History is written by the victor. History is filled with liars. If he lives and we die, his truth becomes written.
You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with factions. Don't care about bitches and distractions. My bank account, another transaction. We count them digits and subtract it. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with factions. Don't care about bitches and distractions. My bank account, another transaction. We caught that nigga, send him packing. Yeah, we sending niggas packing. Don't give a fuck about the past. He hit the pavement, now he napping. You need some shit, this tap, tap, tapping. Just know your role and play your part. You're all talk and you're all bar. We see the loser in your heart, so please stop acting like you're smart. We left that loser in a ditch. That's what you get for talking shit. These niggas talking tough for Twitter, but I know you're full of it. Talking about slime, talking about gang. Nigga, you do not have no click. Nigga trying to say I make a mad, but boy, you really make me sick. You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with facts. Don't care about bitches and distractions. My bank account, another transaction. We count them digits and subtract it. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with facts. Don't care about bitches and distractions. My bank account, another transaction. We caught that nigga, send him packing.
History is written by the victor. History is filled with liars. If he lives and we die, his truth becomes written.
You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with facts. Don't care about bitches and distractions. My bank account, another transaction. We count them.
Wait, I didn't set up my screen, did I? Stupid. I'm a fool. Activate. Turn this on. Should probably turn my camera on first before I start the stream. That's a good idea. Let's try that. We live with new Vince. No, it's old Vince, but new intro. Yes. I thought you've been kidnapped and sold. I kind of vanished. I can't deny that. Sorry. Let me fix this. Give me a sec. What the hell? What's good with you? Oh, I'm stupid. It's not plugged in. It's not plugged in. There's no way I'm fucking up already like this.
お兄ちゃん、ピース、ピース、
No way. There's just no way I'm fucking up already. Was not plugged in. That's classic. That's classic me. How y'all doing, man? Thank you for the subscription. For 3 months? 8 months. Jeez. 8-month streak. How y'all doing, man? What's going on? I know I disappeared for a little bit. I feel like I tweeted here and there. You know, I was kind of around, but they not call him General King. They call him Cool Khan. They serpent feather good. So yeah.
イエーイお兄ちゃ
You
ん、
been alright?
ピース、ピ
I
ース
don't know if anyone's been. I'm gonna hop in Discord just in case, but we got a lot of catching up to do in terms of Kubera discussions and other things. How's my break? Break was good. Break was good, actually. It kind of ended on a bit of a sour note. but that's my own fault because I might have did something to jeopardize a relationship a little bit important to me. So right now I don't have Twitter on my phone. I'm banned. I'm banned till February. I will. I'm allowed to go on my computer to like put out stuff like that I'm like doing and making, but I'm not. I'm like I've cut myself off until February. So no Twitter for me for a while, for a little bit. But it was good. I got through a lot of my gaming backlog. That was like great for me. Like I got through like 8 games. I'm not done Chained Echoes because I decided like I gotta take my time with this. Like it's been fun, but I finished off Eastward. I did Sports Story, Soccer Story, Stone, Arrest of a Stone Buddha. That's the guys who made Ringo Ishikawa. They did that. They made those, so that was dope. What else? What am I forgetting? I guess I could just look at my Switch because by the way, Simi spoiled me. He got me a gaming computer and everything. So like I'm gonna set that up. I'm gonna have that set up with him, and then we're gonna get that popping. Oh, Freedom Planet, Shantae. Um, what else? What else did I? What else did I? Oh, I properly beat Dondara. There was that Spiritfarer. Yeah, like I've been gaming. I got through a lot of stuff, and I got to try out shredders on Game Pass and things of that nature. So like, it was it was good. And oddly enough, I watched a decent amount of club football. So like I feel like I'm back. Lost child, 101. How you doing? How's Honkai? Honkai going stupid still? Still going crazy? They still snapping over there, Honkai? Hope you good. Hope you good. But yeah, other than that, I had a small trip out. A small trip out went boarding and stuff, and I got to hang out with some people that I'd seen in a while. I actually, I actually, I actually saw. I ended up seeing a lot of movies I didn't really kind of want to see, but ended up seeing them. So I actually saw the Intergalactic Space Smurfs. It meets Pocahontas #2, which is the Avatar movie, the James Cameron Avatar movie. I actually saw Way of Water, and I saw Woman King. Two movies I didn't care to see, but I saw that I didn't pay. I didn't drive, so it was fine. But yeah, I saw them. I actually think Avatar looked pretty good, like it's like a pretty good technical marvel. But I'm not a James Cameron guy. I also hate how he speaks nowadays. Like, oh, I fetishized a gun, and testosterone is poison for men. I'm like, what a loser. But I had fun watching it with who I watched it with. Like we had a good time. We had our inside jokes and everything. So it was that. But like I don't really care for that franchise, and I feel like they're just copying Avatar straight up. Like I'm sorry, you know how Pandora has like this interconnected whatever. You're telling me that's not the fucking swamp from Avatar: The Last Airbender? Don't you trick me, bitch! I know what's going on. I don't you? Oh man, Hawkeye popping off the 7-year anniversaries is soon, so fans eating. But how am I doing? I'm good, man. I'm alright. I'm refreshed. I got I'll be very honest right here. I've read no comments in like a month. Like the last 3 weeks for sure. But like in a month, I have read no comments. So I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not about to read them. So if you commented in the last month, it's in the ether. We go start fresh starting today. I'm not reading them. I'm not going back. So yeah. I did not see any news about Zuko. If there's news about Zuko, I know they've been doing some Avatar stuff, I think, but I haven't. I really haven't like paid attention. I didn't want. I was just doing my own thing. Like I really fucked off into my own thing. But what's happening there? Are you fresh enough to hit up Simi for the promised Higurashi streams on Honkai? Higurashi for sure, especially now that he's like supplied me with like a real gaming laptop. I like you guys understand. I'm not accustomed to being spoiled like this for fucking Christmas. Like I got too much shit. I got too much shit. Zuko's getting a movie? Say word. Oh, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. What's up, Omar? How was my week? My break? It was good. It was great. I needed it. I got fresh air. I said touch of grass. I touched frosted grass, aka or snow. That's really what I touched. I traveled a bit. I ate at a couple of places I've never been before. I had like yeah, two mini little trips. And I just did a lot of gaming, a lot of relaxing, a lot of sleeping. I slept a lot. My days didn't start till like noon more often than not. So I also was woken up by a fire alarm when I was out snowboarding and whatnot. I gotta show you guys this real quick before I forget. Y'all gonna respect me. Another thing that I did during the break. So Simi got damn, I don't know if I can bring it. I guess I have to bring it to you guys. I defeated the demon. Oh, I defeated the demon. Look at this shit. I can't build nothing. I'm terrible at Lego, Connects, Bionics. I can't build. But hold on, you, yo, I'm like, I was yo. It took me like honestly like 12 hours in total. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on. You ain't you ain't see Robonic though. You ain't see Robonic. You ain't see. You steal it. Chill. You ain't see Robonic. You what you know about that Sanic? That Sanic. Yo, it was actually fun. I dropped a bad nick somewhere. Oh shoot, the one of the crab things fell off. I gotta find the pinch thing. Where'd you go? Someone remind. Oh, I found it. There you go. Gotta be crabby. But yeah, it was a good break. I got to relax. I'm good. I'm refreshed. I'm ready to like do, tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow we're gonna do shit. Like today, we're not doing shit important, but tomorrow we'll start doing some shit. So I know you. He's not wrong. I caught up to so many podcasts, and that was what I did. I think I was listening to a lot of Pop Culture Crisis at the time. Caught up to a couple of Angie Huberman podcasts. There was one with Jordan Peterson that I finished off. He did one with was it? No, I don't think. No, I said a Lex Friedman one already. There's another one, but yeah, I did, and I had music on. This is also this year we're African. Okay, Afro beats all year. Y'all niggas hid Afro beats from me. It's fire. It's I know my dad's Jamaican and my mom's from Trinidad. Listen, that shit's better than reggae. That shit's better than soca. I don't care. We African. So we in there, man. We in there. Started my Kubera reread when the new year started. I have a way bigger appreciation. I feel like I know that's going to be the case with me. The reclimb for like TOG will start in February. I'm not going to force myself to do that now. I have some videos coming out, some community stuff to do with that. But I gotta say though, reading was the thing. I started off well with my reading. I did, and then games took over, and I did not get through my reading backlog the way that I wanted to, but I chipped away at it at the very least. Like I put a dent in it. So, so there was that at the very least. So tomorrow we're doing important stuff. So Honkai also be gaming, right? Like I have half a mind to go under my bed and show you guys the computer that fucking Simi bought me. But yeah, nigga got me like a laptop and he got me a cancer protector with a built-in fan. I call the thing you put the laptop on so it doesn't like just burn your lap a cancer protector. So he got me like one with a built-in fan and shit. So I'm about to be gaming. So and then I'm gonna get myself a Steam Deck for my birthday in February when I'm actually for real, 100% 30 for real. Now you got when I call myself 30, you can't say you're not 30. I will be. I will be in like almost a month. I'm right there. I can't wait. I'm tired of being in my 20s. This shit's cooked. So yeah, they said this man lost. Honkai baby. I heard I don't know how's my back. My back my back's good. My back's not in pain right now. No pain. I do admit that I took like 6 days working 5 days not working out. I did it. Like I don't know like there's like if I went and played like pick up football, soccer, does that count as working out? Or if that counts, then it's like 4 days. But I took a nice, I took a days off. Like I tried my best at the beginning. I took Monday off, and I was like, I can't do this, and I worked out like every single day of my break until like the last week. I'm like, all right, I want to chill out for a little bit. I just want to give my body some rest. Did I see Tagashi pack it up? I did see that. I think he's done, right? Like he's already done what he like. Yeah, I think I did see that in passing. I think I did see that. I, let me try to like rapid fire like lightning round things that I saw in passing like passively but didn't fully like engage with. I heard that Ezra Miller got let off and he's gonna be in the movie or something like that. I think I seen that. I think Amber settled with Johnny. I saw some weird James Cameron something about low T. Damn, am I already cooked? There's something else. James Gunn did something else that pissed off some DC fans. I don't remember what it was. Velma came out and no one likes it. No one knows who the show was made for. Um, he said nah, sports are games. Fair. What else did I see? I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, like a couple of things I saw like in passing. But I didn't really like. I was kind of in my own world. Like I just detached and went off and did my own thing. I only ended up speaking to like Simi and Vince like one time during my break too. Like I didn't like. I just fucked off for real. I also ate pretty like not like I didn't eat unhealthy, but like not as healthy as I usually eat. So like I want to like go clean again right now. So I had me some fast food. So yeah, The Rock said screw WB. Oh yes, because he's not. I'm like happy about that though. Like fuck, like The Rock's been like very annoying with some of this like Black Adam stuff and whatever. So like, and The Rock comes across to me as like the most PR trained person ever. Like anytime he speaks, I feel like he's rehearsed his lines like 100,000 times. So there was something I like. I think Shakira dropped a diss track about PK. Did I did I see that right? Is that old? I mean old. I don't know. I see that. Um, I don't know what the fuck your niggas are watching or reading from an anime manga standpoint. I don't know what's still in, what's still popping. I guess Thousand Year Door. You guys like Chainsaw Man? That shit's still gay. It's not raw. I don't fuck with it. I think Masho's coming out soon. I don't remember. I gotta check. But I did see Scissor Seven. Actually, Scissor Seven should be out in China already now, which means I should be able to find. Hold on, it might be a Scissor Seven tonight. Yes, sir. You said Blue Lock. What's that again? Blue Lock? I don't I don't know about that. We need Scissor Seven. I need that next season. That's China putting out that quality. I need the next season of Legend of Hay. I think Fog Hill of Five Elements finally like maybe 2 episodes will come out this year. We'll see. That's mostly what I want to watch. I'm gonna actually like generally go take a look at like what anime. I haven't looked at anime films in a while, and I usually generally like a couple anime movies a year. So I'm gonna go look at some and see what I've missed. Like the last like, I don't think I've. What's the newest anime film that I've seen? Was it in your corner of this corner of the world, in your corner of this world? I watched it after Kimi no Nawa. Is that 2019? Has it been that many years? Fuck. I really am. I'm cooked. That's crazy. You just been reading my cultivation manhwas. Hey, as long as you indulging with the great. Well, actually, I heard those are not great. The cultivation and people will always be. I always see those in the comments of like random ass things. So, but yeah, deep is there one called Demons and Gods or Gods and Demons or something? There was that. There was another one I can't remember them. And I think I saw. Oh, I saw that. I don't know if do you guys know if Roger got his shits figured out? I think I saw Roger like got hacked. Roger's base. Is he good? I didn't follow up. Forgot to follow up. One day I think I saw him on like a Professor Layton account talking about someone stole his shit or crypto broed him or something. I don't know. Oh, that reminds me. Tate got arrested. That's what I was forgetting. He got arrested, but by the time that happened, I was in vacation mode. So he got arrested. I don't know what's happening with him. And yeah, so that was the thing I was trying to remember. Return of the Mount. Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, you're talking about the whatever you're reading. I think this year we're gonna probably just add Purple Hyacinth just in general to like you might see it like every a couple times a month at this point. I already got some stuff for it edited. Just a FYI for everybody who's in here. I've mentioned this in like in every video I made today. I made 4 today. Check the Patreon; it's updated if you're on it. But Webtoons has updated its terms of services in terms of Webtoon creators and being a Webtoon ambassador, or whatever. I'm not one, but obviously Bonehead and JD from the Otaku Fix, they are. So they sent me the updated like terms of service or whatever, and they're making it a little bit more difficult to live react and or make Webtoon content with panels. Something like 50% can't be shown, or you can't exceed 20 or something like that. Like I'll find a way around it. I'll try to like find a little loophole or whatever. Like I still want to make things visually entertaining when I'm talking and whatnot. But if I can't kind of find a way around it, I might have to use my crispy webcam a lot more often and just be on camera talking if that's okay. It's really out of my hands for the most part. So it's kind of unfortunate. So yeah. I'm so glad. Do not call him General or King. They call him Cool Cool Khan, the serpent feather god. I've been saying that shit for like 2 weeks straight. I can't stop. It's so fucking funny. Ew. Wait, let me see me on camera. Hold on. What do you mean? What did I do wrong? There was a reverie yesterday? Yes, there was a reverie. I did see that. It was by I know this guy. I know the guy. Hold on. Randy. It was Randy. I remember. I did see that. I didn't care though. No. I will pick One Piece back up in February. I'm not interested right now. I needed a break. So I legit hope Webtoon gets shut down and all the webcomics are scattered across the universe. Fuck Webtoon. Oh, they're so terrible. Like they're getting Shueisha levels of don't even like put the panel in the top right corner for 1 second in a 2-hour video or we'll come for you. They're getting kind of crazy. I'm not sure why. That's what the reason is, but it just it sucks because like it stymies my creativity in a lot of ways when I want to show stuff. Like Tower of God, I think I'm lucky that there's at least the anime and all the video games that have the little animated segments, so I could still mismatch put together something. It's gonna be very hard for Kubera because Kubera has nothing but early the webtoon. But again, I'll figure it out, bro. I cannot stand you for this, Namor. Cool, cool candy. Sepad feather good. Come on, Glam. They not call him General or King. He doesn't understand. They don't call him Lord or General or King. The serpent feather good. Are you gonna eat some serpent feather? Serpent feather god food? He's like, "Get me away." You have to change your name to Cool Cool Khan, bro. Every time I look in the Discord, you aren't in there. Oh shoot. Left me away from home. Got some mid ass anime and now they're toxic as hell. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Everyone is getting hungry for money. Even my favorite free novel app has put everything behind the paywall. Yeah, part of it is probably because we're like, I don't know if you guys know that like we're obviously in a recession. Like the economy is fucked. Like we're in a recession. Like don't let them lie to you. Like this is like it's not good. So a lot of companies I think are gonna do whatever they can to make back the money that's been lost through like inflation and whatnot, and the Federal Reserve printing $1,100,000 to send to Ukraine every other Thursday. So it's gonna get tough. It's gonna get hard before it gets easy. So just kind of buckle down. It is. Because trust me, the same money that I have is just not stretching as far. It's getting crazy. And I had to make a 6 hour drive, and I was and just filling that tank up to get there and get back, and just I'm like can I abandon the car for here and walk home? Like I had so many thoughts. Like maybe I should like get towed, go somewhere, hide in the car, get towed. Like I'm so tired I'm so tired of paying gas like this, bro. It's getting crazy. You got Cardi B even being like, bro, why the fuck let us like $9? I'm just saying. I overspent on groceries the other day and wanted to actually die. I feel you, man. Like it's getting tough. Like I legitimately wonder if like if I didn't shrink my stomach in like 2020, when I say shrink like this, like stop eating as much so I don't have to eat as much. I don't know. I'm gonna be cooked right now because I used to eat so much, bro. So need to learn how to value. Feel it. We go. By the way, wait, hold on. I guess we could kind of talk about some stuff. What's the last thing that I spoke to you guys about Kubera related? Was that Whispers or something too, or Whistling too? I think it was. So I think I have to talk to you guys about Dawn of the Gods, In My Delusion 1, and First and Seconds. I think.
イエーイお兄ちゃんピースピース
Eh, Damn, why am I lagging like crazy? Cooperate. Yes, we are back. $5 for a car in the exit. Blasphemous. Trust me, we are back. What's up, Sykes? How you doing, bro? I probably should have went downstairs to stream but I was lazy. I won't lie to you. I thought Vayu may not fuck with me for what I said about his betrothed in the intro. Hey, I like how
Yay!
Ushas was
お
treating him.
兄ちゃんピースピース
You're boring. You're the most bored. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. But yeah. I try to. There's something. Oh yeah, I think I might play Chained Echoes on stream. I don't know if you guys would like it. The problem with the games like this is I play slow. I'm a slow gamer. I explore. I talk to everybody. I talk to everybody multiple times. Like I don't play games fast. I've always said I noticed this when the day I really noticed this was way back with was it Black and White? Black and White 2, I think all me and my friends all start at the same time. And like 10 hours into every game, into like everyone's game, my friends had like 3 to 4 badges and I didn't even have one yet. No, I haven't played Forbidden West yet. I'm gonna play it on my Steam Deck. I'm gonna buy myself one for my birthday, and that's when I'm planning to play it. But I'm very excited to play it. I also was excited for like more like DLC and like maybe like a year game of the year edition type of thing would happen with the Frozen Wilds. I'm probably gonna do that with Ragnarok as well. People are telling me that like Ragnarok is a game they think I really will like. Just wait till it's $13 or whatever and buy it. Don't watch the cutscenes. I was just gonna watch all the cutscenes for God of War, but it was actually like 7 hours long, and I just wasn't in the mood. I'm like, I don't know, maybe someday. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm very excited. I like Horizon. I fuck with Silence and Aloy like heavy. So don't worry, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I am very excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I hope Tears of the Kingdom comes out this year. I still don't think it's gonna come out that release date. I think it's gonna get pushed back to the end of this year, or possibly really early next year. But I hope, and I pray. I will play Zelda on stream. I think I will. God, y'all just gonna see me no life Zelda for like 300 hours. I have like 400 hours in Zelda. Granted, some of that's DLC stuff, but boy, I could turn that game on and get lost for hours. I blink and it's like a whole day went by. Ushas Humanaka Tishias. I'm playing Stephen Sausage Roll. Is that a real game? That sounds suspect, sir. How you doing? Bro? I watched all the cutscenes and I'm still gonna play it. Oh, really? That's different. See me like the stories half the battle. So if I know it's gonna happen, I lose half my interest. So I have Zero Dawn, but that shit was not moving me. I might try when I get bored with the Ragnarok. Really? All right, Bara. We shall talk. Thank you for coming. Hope everything is well with you and your crib, Oz. I'm coming to the crib. I'm gonna fly over there in like a couple, like soon. I'm joking. All right, have fun. I actually think Horizon Zero Dawn could be a little slow. Like I actually think that I understand why some people didn't get into it initially. What kept me? I don't know. I actually don't. What was the hook for me that kept me playing that game? I beat it twice, by the way. You know what? I tend to resonate personally with kind of outsider stories. And you know how because I can't remember her surrogate father's name right now. I can't remember his name right now, but he was like he did something for the Nora and he was an outcast, and because they found her, she was also an outcast of the Nora, and people would treat her a certain type of way and throw rocks at her and shit. That I understand that feeling of being an outsider in that sense. Ross, there we go, Ross. Thank you. Like that bothers me, so I think that was my hook. It's kind of the same way. Like I know a lot of people don't like Assassin's Creed, I guess 3 like that, but Connor Ratatan Kid. I can't say. I forgot. I used to say. I can't say no more. But like as a black man, like like I understand what it's like to be hated because of the color of your skin. So I resonated with Connor a lot. Like I understood his shit with his dad, not so much, but that was because like me and my dad have a great relationship. But like I get that, with my people, my tribe type of thing. Like I understood it, so like I resonated with it personally. So with Aloy, like like when I'm walking around the Northwest, I'm like, fuck these niggas. They don't fucking like me, bitch. Fuck you. You threw a rock at me. I'm about to kick your ass in this goddamn test. And if I kick you off the cliff and you die, so be it. It's just the nature of the beast. Like that's how I think when I play. So that's probably what kept me going. Story is half your interest. Good thing I haven't told you anything important about Honkai. Hold on, I know about the what did you call those people with that last name? The Armageddons or something like that. My hook was after the test. It was Lost Priest, Honkai Impact. Yep. He really is. He's the priest of Honkai. You gotta make a church for him. We gotta create a magic for him, Honkai magic, all that. The Love Horizon intrigued me greatly. Like, why were they primitive tribe with advanced tech? There's that too. And like the idea, like, I don't want to talk too much about it. I don't know if people want to play with like Ted Faro and what happened with the scourge of the AIs, and then like Gaia and the other like super duper mega advanced AIs and their like job to like help repopulate. And if you did like the Frozen Wilds DLC with the Saya and the other ones, and Hades is like the Great Reset. If like what I'm saying, like it moved me. It really did. I thought the story was really dope. I actually don't have a great feeling about Horizon Forbidden West. We'll see, but I also really like games that let me take out and fight the way that I want. And Horizon allows me to set up a lot of traps and wire trips and like explosive bombs and the like concussion little like sonic audio like arrows with the ones that blow up and stick and the different types of bombs. Like I like having like an arsenal like that. There's times where I have to go like take out like a really like a Titanic like big like whatever like the bear claw or something, and I'll set up in the grass a bunch of traps and be like, hey, and dismantle it, get all the parts I need, take it out. Like I think it's fun. I love it. I think the world is beautiful too. So I'm a Aloy stan. I fuck with Horizon. I know people don't, and I understand Sony, like my narrative games, whatever. But I actually like Horizon. I truly believe that if Breath of the Wild didn't come out in the same year, it'd probably be my Breath of the Wild, if that makes sense. But Breath of the Wild came out um a couple days after, a week after. No, when did Horizon come out? I don't think Horizon came out on my birthday. I think it came out the 22nd of February. But March, no, yeah, March. No, I was thinking 7th. March 3rd was thingy Thunderjaws. I actually was Thunderjaws. Yeah, yeah. It's the ones that fly I don't really like. I thought that like the game hadn't really designed its engine well enough with like the beaks, the whatever beaks and stuff. Like where I'm like, fighting some of the aerial ones was a little bit annoying at first. I got used to it, but yeah, I remember I don't know, man. I like fighting those machines and harvesting them too, and crafting and getting my armor. I really like getting the like invincible armor that like regenerates your shield. That's stuck in that one place. Like I liked all that stuff, and I had so much fun playing that game. I was scrapping with all the cyber creatures. I feel it. They cooked me several times though. I didn't. I actually only died twice playing it. The first time I died was like a stupid mistake that I made when I fucked the jump up. And I landed and died kind of thing, and landed somewhere bad and died. The second time, I think there was a stealther. There was like like a canine type machine that had like a gun, but it could like go invisible. And I was in an area where I didn't really know they existed, and they fucked me the first time. I'm like, hey, oh! I tried to dip, and they got me. They got me. They got me. So I died more in Breath of the Wild. Guardians were sniping me, trying to climb some of them towers with my stamina going out. I got sniped by some Guardians, bro. No traps, spear and arrow. Nah, bro. I used hella traps. Hella traps. Arrows went crazy. I actually when I got like really like stronger and more in the game and had armor, there were certain things I would just whack with my spear. Heavy hits, light hits. When you're above the like above hit, the stealth stab. I did use that a lot at some point. So yeah. Did I play Ghost of Tsushima? I have played it. I don't own the game though. I haven't played it deeply like that. But I have friends that love that game and stuff. Actually, hold on. Let me try the right one. Is Ghost of Tsushima the one with the monkey that picks his head up when you kill it and you have to fight it again when it holds its head? Is that the right game or is that a different game? There's a couple of these games that they honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, they kind of blend together. I gotta make sure that I got the right thing in my head. Cause if that's Ghost of Tsushima, I played that one. I did. Damn, you good like 100 times, and again, I'm not good at games. But these type of games are more up my alley. Plus, I think that like it has a very generous dodge roll in my opinion. So like I don't know, I didn't think Horizon was too hard if you just kind of went in with your head on straight. I thought Breath of the Wild was harder at the beginning, but the thing I did with Breath of the Wild before I did anything was I unlocked all the towers so I could have the whole map. So I was in areas with like 3 hearts and like no stamina, trying to like climb, like so it was kind of hard. But yeah, the stalkers snuck me badly the first couple of times, and I could see them when I was aware of them, and it wasn't a problem. But yeah, so I'm thinking of Sekiro. Okay, my bad then. So maybe not Ghost. It goes. I still sure I played Ghost of Tsushima, but Sekiro I did. Shadows Die Twice. Yes, you're right. That's what it was called. Yeah, that one I've played a lot more of. Nier. That's a Nier, not Nier. I'm sorry. Neo. Not Demon Souls. Whatever. Stalkers 3 or whatever. I'm thinking of. I'm trying to think of the Soulsborns that I played. I've played Bloodborne. Neo's the one I've played the most of, and then probably Shadows Dies Twice. But yeah, anyways, yeah. It's not really my type of game like that. I'll play them, but they're not my cup of tea in that sense. But I think those games are fun, and people have liked them a lot. Elden Ring is a game I've been thinking about trying because I know it's more open world and I can kind of go out of my own way. So I've been thinking about trying Elden Ring, but we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. Because I still gotta play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I haven't played that yet. And I have to play the sequel to AI The Somnium Files and Nirvana Initiative. I haven't played that either. So after Chained Echoes, I want to get to those. And technically, I'm supposed to play Bayonetta 3, but my intrigue in that game has waned a lot. I don't know if I really care. We'll see. I might get around to it someday. But Bayonetta 3 has not excited me, and I haven't heard any buzz about it, so I don't know how excited I am to really play it. But I like the Bayonetta games. Glint Hawks were cooking me. Those are the ones with the in the snowy area that fly around. Yeah, I think yeah, I remember those. I think I remember those. Have you seen the ever stunning, much brave Velma Destroy? I have passively absorbed what's been going on with Velma. Um, and it comes across to me that nobody knows who this show was supposed to be for. So I'm not a Scooby Doo guy, so like I just don't care in general. But it exists. Elden Lean. You also have to play Honkai. Yeah. I played Dark Souls 1. Yeah, Dark Souls. When I say Darkstalker, Dark Souls. There we go. 3. Sadako Elden Ring, but not Bloodborne because I'm too broke to buy a console. Feel it. PC gaming is the way, bro. I'm about to hop. I'm about to be playing games for the free 99 for the low, and Simi also bought me Game Pass, bro. I played Shredders finally. Like I dip my toe in it, but like I want to dive into like I'm gonna go crazy with the snowboarding. I love snowboarding games, so I'm gonna go crazy on that. So yeah, yeah. Different games. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah. My bad. I was talking about Sadako Shadows Dies Twice because I'm like I'm sorry, those I don't really play those games, so they all kind of blend together when I see them passively, like Neo and Ghost of Tsushima or whatever, and like Sadako. I'm like, is this the same game? It's a different game? I don't know. So they own the Dark Souls trilogy and Elden Ring. And didn't Demon Souls get re-released for PS5 or something like that too? I played Elden Ring and I want to play Sadako, but I'm afraid that it's gonna be too tough for me, and I'm gonna drop it and waste my money. That is a worry that most people have with games that are difficult. Like for me, when I play games that are hard, they're usually like platformers or something like Cuphead, or like Dara, or like Celeste. Like those hard jumping around platformers, those are more like my cup of tea. The Bloodborne were like or Soulsborne game where you die 5,500,000 times to one boss before you beat it. That doesn't particularly move me like that. I do want to expand my horizons. I even want to play a bit more shooters this year if I can. So I'm gonna try. But you can't, hold me to it. I take a long time sometimes. You feel me? I like Scooby Doo, but I haven't watched it in years, and I didn't want to fight this battle, so I actively avoided all things related to the Velma discourse. I think. When did I come to this conclusion? When did you guys know when Endgame came out? 2017? No, 2018, 2019. When did Endgame come out? No, it wasn't Endgame. It was before that. I think with a lot of things that I grew up with, that I have nostalgia and a lot of care for and been a fan of for a long time, I understand for better or for worse, there comes a paradigm shift where it's no longer for me or my generation or my the target audience that I was a part of, and I let it go. I think Scooby Doo is one of those generational things. It gets remixed and retooled, and the artwork is somewhat changed for generations. This is a generation of super progressive ideas and representation and blah blah blah. So Shaggy is black, Velma's I think Indian or brown or something. I think the other girl Daphne, she's she's Asian, and then Fred is white, and we don't like white people right now, so he's got to be the worst douchebag. I heard he got like a micro penis or something like that in the world, in a creepy van and stuff like that. So that's for them. I even would say Ninja Turtles falls into that category where like I'm kind of like 90s, early 2000 Ninja Turtles, and then whatever they did after the fact with the new one has some cool fight scenes and whatnot, but that's not for me. That's for them, and I let it go, and I'm cool with that more often than not. Sometimes it's not that I want to let go; I have to let go. With something like maybe Kingdom Hearts or Danganronpa, they just completely deviated from what I wanted, and I just have to accept the fact of it. Paper Mario is probably the best example I could think of. I had to let go of Paper Mario. I had to let go. But recently I've been playing DMC5 again and shooters with my homies. I got to play I played a decent amount of Rushdown Revolt with the homies, and I actually didn't play River City Girls 2 yet. I beat the first one with a couple other of my friends. So yeah. My least favorite thing about Souls games is the story. Not that it's bad. I'm just here to kill shit. I don't care anything else. That's fair. Don't forget that Daphne is also a drug dealer. No, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I haven't seen anything. I have not watched. I just whatever I absorb passively. And there's one podcast where for about 19 minutes they spoke about it. 2010 Ninja Turtles Go. We've been getting representation since the 80s. I'm sick of their shit. I feel you. We get it. But what can I do, man? Remember the Hex Girls though? Yeah. Put a spell on you, Hex Girls. Come on, man. 2012 Ninja Turtle TMT was gas. I don't know what that is. Is that the Michael Bay one? I didn't really watch the Michael Bay movies like that. I don't know, but again, like Kingdom Hearts is something that I've loved Kingdom Hearts for. You could still see Kingdom Hearts posters in my room, but I'm very disappointed in the direction that it's been going, and I don't want to support it, so I just stopped. Like generally speaking, with me, I think the best thing you can do if you don't like something and don't support it, just don't engage with it. Don't buy it. Don't watch it. Don't go to the theater just to hate watch it. Don't give them the money and attention. Don't comment on it and let it fade into obscurity, into nothingness, into the void, into the ether. Just say fuck them, straight up. I think that's the best. I think that's the best way to do these kind of things. I wish that we were a society that could do that a lot more. Like, what's an example? Something I could think. I'm thinking of a good example for that. What's up? What's how you doing, my guy? What's popping? I don't know. Like think of anything that's like I guess with Velma, like don't hate watch Velma. Velma was the most watched thing I think on Amazon Prime or whatever it's on. Where it's like if you think it's stupid and you're not interested, don't engage with it, or at least have sense to pirate it. I wish that with Pokemon, that's what I was thinking of high key in my head. Like I think the way that Violet and Scarlet was released is completely unacceptable. And like I know Pokemon has so many other avenues, Game Freak, Pokemon Company, whatever, where they have the TV show, the card game, merchandising, and everything. That I'm sure the games don't even really make them as much money as you think at this point. But it won't ever change. People are too impulsive and they're not willing to risk and or possibly sacrifice something in order to get what they want. We're like I think of the definition of discipline of putting off what you want now for what you want most. And right now you want to play that Pokemon game. But maybe if you make them suffer for 2 generations by not making their sales suffer, you might force them and incentivize them monetarily to do better, to try harder. You feel what I'm saying? Now you have to risk the possibility that they just go, oh, they don't like this and stop making it. How many people do you know are willing to risk that? I am. I did a Paper Mario. I was willing to get no more Paper Mario games ever again. And frankly, I prefer that to the alternative. But then I got Bug Fable, so I'm good now. Shout out to Bug Fables for saving me from that shit. Apparently, it got greenlit for season 2, from what I heard. Jesus Christ, damn. It, that series needs to go. They're too mediocre. Focus on discipline. Watching something you hate is so strange to me. Yeah, I feel it. Not might will. Scarlet and Violet apparently because a massive commercial success pissing me off. Yeah, just nothing you can do about it. 2 years of mediocre sales will shake up Game Freak. I would say so too. But apparently Game Freak like doesn't get enough time. I don't know. There's all kinds of excuses. But I'm also like I'm a fan of what like I guess you can call them parallel infrastructures, parallel economies, and parallel avenues where you can get similar experiences to the things that you like and care about, but from a different service provider. So I'll give you some examples. Nintendo won't do what I want, let's say, with maybe like Paper Mario. Well, there's an indie company making Bug Fables that is a spiritual successor to that game, and in a lot of ways, I think it's superior to Thousand Year Door. And in some ways, it's just different, you know. Then I think about something like you guys know I love Big Two comics. I used to love Marvel and DC. I don't read that shit. You guys know I be reading independent shit all the time now. I got indie comics to read. Boom Studios, Image Comics, Valiant, Dark Horse, whatever the case is. Like I have other avenues to get what I want. I want to read cool superhero shit. I got Invincible. I got Empowered. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So I think that it's important for people to start to explore parallel things of parallel like avenues things they like. So with Creature Collection and Monster Tamer games, I like the concept. I'm not attached to the Pokemon IP. I like Horomon, Monster Sanctuary, Temtem, Monster Crown, Nexomon Extinction. I'll play those. And I think if more people did that, we'd just be in a better place in general. 2 years, that's how dumb the fans are. I feel that. I used to hate Reed. I don't anymore. I just let it go. Bug Fable's the GOAT. Yeah, so you're moving money to those who do it much better. Exactly. And then you might be like, oh no, like we used to have a monopoly on this. And I also think competition is good. I don't think any one company or one whatever conglomerate corporation having a monopoly on anything like I don't like Disney because Disney owns like Lucasfilms, Marvel, and did this and did that, and not DreamWorks. Is it Pixar also owns like I don't like that. I think competition breeds more like innovation and forces company to go like we don't even get new shit. Like Velma is Scooby Doo again. Like we don't even get new stuff anymore, you know? So I think about these type of things a lot of the times. I haven't even gotten my feet wet with the best Marvel DC runs. So you're in for a treat. There's also that too, where like a lot of times I'll go back. Like, let me check out this Jonathan Hickman run of Fantastic Four from whatever, you know? Like I'm not buying the new ones. I can't with how they do stuff. And I'm also like I'm generally of two minds when it comes to representation because I'm like, hey, I get it. Seeing I did see black people growing up. Like I had Fresh Prince, I had Martin, I had like there's I guess technically BET and Boondocks and stuff. Like I saw black people. But I kind of get what people say about representation. But I tend to relate to a character not based on how they look. It's what they do, how they think, how they move, what intangibles they have, and their values. I relate to Superman. Superman's a white man alien from fictional Krypton. I relate to him. You put a black guy on the screen, talk about nigga, 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 shoot guns, motherfucking bitches, and Hennessy. I don't relate to him. I'm not like that. I don't care that he's black. I don't relate to him. So like I hate the idea that just seeing somebody with their skin color is representation. Like no, it's fucking not. That's just me though. I can't speak for anybody else. Maybe people feel differently. That's just my opinion. I have not read the Rippaverse stuff yet. Has Eric July put out some stuff now? Like he has some shit like Ice and stuff is out. I actually will support if it's out yet. If it's out now, I forgot about it for a little bit. I hadn't thought about it in a while. So yeah. Exactly. Not all skin folk are kinfolk. Like when they talk about black culture and I'm seeing just a bunch of like twerking and alcohol and drugs, I'm like, that's not my culture, bro. That's some culture. Maybe that's rap culture. I don't know. Don't look at me and tell me that's black culture, because no, the fuck, it's not. No, it's not. It's, yes, experimentation. Another one too. Death to Monopolies. Always gravitate towards black characters in the series. I don't necessarily. It depends how they act though. Living off Jonathan Hickman content is the only thing that keeps me in the Marvel in the Marvel comics sphere. I feel that degeneracy. I've heard of Hickman F4 runs the thing. Yes, it is. It's great. It's great. I need to tap in because it's one of my favorite characters. Asgard is my hood. Like, come on, like Jesus Christ, like that was so yeah. Okay, so okay, I bet then I might have to follow him, and so I can keep up with stuff like that. But I took a little bit of break from like pop culture, whatever the hell stuff for the most part. So like I just passively absorb a couple of things every time I open up Twitter every once in a while, because I've been focused on my gaming for the time being. So it's crazy how Kubera has much representation than most shows. I agree. I 100% agree. And like I don't know. I think there's a way of to do it too without having to be. My problem, generally speaking, with I guess Hollywood, I'd say Hollywood always wants a pat on the back for it. Where it's like, isn't the idea to normalize it? So if I'm watching a show and there's niggas and gay people and whatever the hell, don't focus on it. Don't highlight. Don't put a microphone glass. Wow, a magnifying glass on it, and just be like, gay, black. See, we care about representation. Give us cookies. Like, no, fuck you. Just do it. Like, if it's important to you, do it. If you want to make a show about 55 cisgendered white people, then do it. Like, just make what you want to make, man. I'm tired of people feeling beholden to like this loud minority of mob of people. These people don't watch or play or read the shit that they be complaining about. That's what kills me. When people be like, gaming is dead. The games are bad now. Simi and I were talking about this a little bit. We're like, no, no, it's not. Gaming is great. There's so many great games out there. What do you mean it's dead? You probably thinking about the AAA games, yeah, because they have not had to try make AAA games for like 4 years because you guys will buy anything. They're like, oh, here's Call of Duty with half the map, and you can't even reload your gun. You just get one clip, but we'll patch it in later. I'm gonna pre-order it. It's fucking stupid. Why would they try? So that's why they're like, oh, these games aren't good anymore, bro. Indie games have been carrying me since 2015. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Gaming is in a great place. Oh, do you want to play 2K again? We added the rookies, and now you could play without the ball, but we'll add the ball later in the patch DLC. You're gonna buy DLC for the basketball. You can only do drills without the ball, and niggas will buy it. Like I don't. I, just, I can't, I can't take those people seriously. You're like, look what you play. No, nah, yeah, microphone glass is correct. No, it's not. Microphone glass is not correct. AAA games are definitely dead for the most part. I agree. Good recommendation. Got a recommended video talking about hoods in Alaska. That's interesting. That's the biggest state in America, right? After Texas. The black nation looked way better in the 70s. The nuclear families is what I always think about when it comes to black culture. Yeah, like I also generally like to see them like do like just normal things where it doesn't have to be like when I see like a black kid who's on like a medieval high fantasy adventure with elves and stuff, and he's riding a dragon, he's just like a dope thing. You have to focus on his skin color or anything of the sort. Where I find that like we're so fixated on slavery stories, and then just like black hip hop American culture and that being the representative to what black people are. And I'm like, that's not who I am. And really, not to say that there's not stuff about those cultures that I like, but I don't relate to it. So even if you put that guy on screen and he has a fucking 55 chains on, like I said, a million tattoos, and his pants are on his fucking knees, I don't relate to him. That's not how I roll. It's not how I carry myself. I don't act like that. So yeah. 2K is so mid. Degen players, yep. I don't respect it either. Remember when they removed Velma calling the police in multiverses because people complain about it being insensitive to black people? Yeah, like I'm so tired of shit like that. Like, It was whatever. Like I think they changed the mystery event, but like, because I think the clip was them doing it on LeBron because LeBron's in that game. So I was just like, bro, are you guys serious? Like this to me, this level of like hyperfixation and stuff like this is psychotic. I do believe that this is psychotic. That's my opinion though. So yeah, Nice going deep. What's up, Griever? I'm back. How you doing, bro? Yeah, they're very unserious, man. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm just tired of it. Like I had this conversation with my best friend. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but let me know what you think. Do you find that regular people have become the ones that are like the radical ones? Here's what I mean by this. What I mean by this, right? So you know how like politics are at this point is pop culture, right? So it's in everything. And we gotta focus on it. And you have the oh god, I'm so tired of these buzzwords. The radical left, the super progressive left, that's offended by everything. And it's just like, like everything is gotta be super sensitive and progressive, yada yada yada, then the alt right? But like I find that at least if you're on either side of those spectrums, you have your tribe, so to speak, or your cult. I think they're cults, right? So you have your conservative, if you will, like cult, and your like liberal cult, if you will, right? For anybody who's more moderate, centrist, a little left of center, a little right of center, apolitical or independent, we're the ones that's crazy. We're the ones that become crazy because we're just normal people from 10 years ago who never got dragged to either side of the fence. And we're like, what are you all doing? Like, why are you always ridiculous all the time? And it's like, you're the one who's ridiculous. For being normal? Okay. So the the term we're looking for is cultural oversensitivity. There you go. Waiting on the Cowboys game. How you doing, mate? I'm good, man. I'm back from my break. Just talking to you guys for a bit. Having a little chill stream. Then tomorrow we'll get to some stuff we got to get done. The minority is loud as f and gets laws passed mega fast. Yeah, like it's like I think someone said it's that they have most people don't agree with it, but all the people who are like the minority, they have a bullhorn or a megaphone or whatever. They're the ones that are drowning out the voices. So yeah. You're not wrong to them if you don't pick a side. You're an enemy. Yeah, essentially, like it's like tribal. It's like vote red, tell your dad. Vote blue, no matter who. I'm like, it's not a sport. It's not Boston versus the Lakers, Celtics versus the Lakers. This is politics. These decisions affect human lives for years. You can't just like that's. I'm gonna just one thing that I saw during the little my break. I forgot to mention this. The Kevin McCarthy thing with GOP not wanting to vote him. I actually, for the first time in my life, had respect for Republicans because I saw diversity of thought in that camp. With the Freedom Caucus, the Uniparty shills, and then like some of the MAGA people there, not wanting McCarthy to be the one to be the Speaker of the House. And no matter what, Democrats all in lockstep, cogs in the machine. I'm like, see, to me, that's psychotic. That's a cult. There's no diversity of thought there. All 212 of you absolutely believe this. I don't believe that. I want dissension. I want discourse. I want people with different thoughts and opinions having conversations and disputes amongst themselves on what is right. That's how it should be on both ends. This march and lockstep shit, I don't fuck with that. Where it's like, if I want to be a Republican or Democrat, I have to. There's 20 things. If I believe 19 out of the 20 things, I'm on the other side, or I'm a grifter, or whatever. It's so fucking childish. That's all. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, enemy. It's not easy shitting on both sides, right? I'm trying my best to shit on both sides, but it ain't easy. I'm not even in my 20s yet, and I've noticed this since I was 15. I'm just like, what is wrong with y'all? And it's probably more it's beamed into your retinas a bit more because politics wasn't pop culture when I was growing up. That was like what old people talked about, like the dinner table and like the economy and like stuff like that. Like now it's like you got like 14-year-olds with no job who don't really understand stuff, completely radicalized by one side of the fence. So one could argue that the reason people feel so strong is because it affects people's lives. Yep, I agree with that. Liberals only want a single thought like a hive. Yep, Democrats operate on fear. They don't want to step on anyone's toes. You can't run a country like that. That type of fear is of Satan. Yeah, you can't. All I've ever asked people is to just live and speak their truth in the sense that like if something like don't be quiet in this, like I find a lot of people like are like normal, like people I talk to behind closed doors are normal, but they're afraid to speak up because they don't want to lose their jobs. I'm saying don't be that person. You don't have to be a super vocal culture warrior, but if something like that comes to you and you disagree with it, stand on your morals. Because I don't know if you guys know that I lost a job at Amazon for that. I'm like I don't care about this pronoun shit means nothing to me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'll just call you by your name. If your name is Matthew and you're a Zimzer, Zimzima, they, them, transgender zebra, I will call you Matthew. Simple as that. Solves all the problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'll lose the job for that. Fuck you. I don't want it. It's not worth me being complicit and silent and being like this weird and being in this weird environment I don't want to be in. So that's just how I think about it though, personally speaking. So I hope things can get better at some point, but I think they're going to get a little bit worse before they get a little bit better, and we'll see what happens with all our countries. Because Canada, unserious. Canada's so unserious right now. It's crazy how unserious we are. I think last time I checked, I don't know if it's true. I didn't fact check this, but I heard our leading cause of death is now like assisted suicide, like MAID. So what's up, Griever?
Yo, what's up, man?
How you doing, brother?
Not much. I just saw you streaming and I said, hey, what's going on?
It's been like 24 days since I streamed, so I'm like, it's about time. I didn't
Yeah,
realize it was
yeah,
that
you,
long.
you were gone for an extended break, a much needed one, I understand.
Yes, I did. I did need it. Yeah. So hold on.
And
I
was
want
it
to say
good though? Was it good?
yes, it was. I'll tell you what in a second. I want to say fuck politics, as I find people way too close minded with their thinking on both sides. But I don't know. I grow older. I feel I have to care a bit. You have to care. If at the very least, just know what's going on, so just so you can move accordingly and vote accordingly, and understand what's going around locally, nationally, internationally. That's the most important thing. They prey upon people who don't care, who don't look, who are misinformed. So I will say, at the very least, just know for yourself. You don't got to be engaged in a culture war. That's something that's for everybody else. Zim, zim, zay. Yeah, there's like a million fucking pronouns now. I can't keep up. I Actually, they are now legally identified as Zimmer, Hans Zimmer. The pronoun shit annoys me. Not calling anyone they can't make me. Exactly. Was good. Griever ready to play Honkai yet? They actually were playing for Honkai. Yeah, because you have to know about the deadly laws like compel speech. Yeah, and that's
What? I don't know what's a honkai. I have no idea.
Honkai Impact is a video game. But I think it's MiHoYo,
Oh.
the guys who made Genshin Impact. I think that's the game they made before. If I could be wrong though. Loss is the
Oh, okay. Yeah,
he's
I'm not into that the Genshin shit. You'd think I would be, but I'm so behind on my video games anyways. I got like 20 games for the PS4 to play. I got like 3 on the Switch. I got computer game like my library is so backed up till 2017 that I keep adding these games and never have time to play them. So
yeah. I got through a lot of my gaming backlog. The one the I knew I couldn't get through 2 JRPGs in 3 weeks though, so I had to pick one. So I picked Chain Echoes over Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So Xenoblade
oh,
Chronicles 3 will
alright.
get played at some point. I don't know when, but Chained Echoes has been moving me though. I've been having a great time. So Naya, am I coming back to Inazuma? I'm not coming back to fuck ass Genshin. Don't ask me yet. I'm not playing it ever again in my life. You'd have to like, it has to like add a character that like I'd really like Aloy or something into the game, so I could just turn it on for like 5 minutes and use them. But like, nah, I'm not interested. I'm good.
Yeah. One of the things that I've noticed for me personally is like I've got gamer backlog, right? And that's a thing. It's a real thing amongst people that end up getting older and have lives and shit, right? But one of the funny things is like when I sit down and I do my like YouTube gaming or whatever, and I play like an old game like Animal Crossing or Pokemon or something like that, people are
Mhm.
like, "Well, you have the time now. You're streaming for like 3 hours. Why aren't you doing that?" I'm like, "You don't understand that this is my chill time. This is my I don't want to learn the mechanics of a new game. I don't want to die 50 times in Bloodborne or Sekiro or whatever to get good and stuff. I don't have that kind of time. Right now, I have an open weekend where I just want to chillax, relax, have a beer, do this. You know what I mean? And it's funny. I still get those comments to this day. It's like, you have gamer backlog. Why are you playing a game you've already beaten? It's like maybe because I liked it the first time. I don't know.
It's funny because like I think gaming games for some degree is like the one thing I don't do that with, like revisit a lot of old stuff, like very specific things I can revisit and replay. But I definitely do that with like my favorite like books and like shows where it's like I'm overwhelmed with the amount of new anime that's coming out and I don't really care about it. Shall I watch Bubblegum Crisis for the 50th time this year? I think I shall. I throw it back on. Will I watch Monogatari again for the third time this year? Absolutely I will. So but I understand that. Like sometimes you want to put a game on and it's not. It's just like it's therapeutic. It's just like I just want to like unwind and not be stressed out in any meaningful fashion. Just press some buttons calmly and coolly. I get that. You know what game was
Yeah.
like that for me after I beat it in a lot of ways? It was Gravity Rush. Something about gravity shifting through the air was just therapeutic after a long day of work. I'll throw it on for an hour, just fly around and do nothing, just fly around the platform for the most part. And I'm like, yo, it's very I need that. I understand that.
No,
Breath of
you
the
know what?
Wild 2 when I beat it because
Yeah,
I'm
I was
so
gonna say
strong,
Breath
nothing
of
could
the
kill
Wild
me.
is another one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bicycle to everything. So like I'm just like unstoppable. So like
Yeah.
worlds where I become like unstoppable, like I become like God and you can't kill me. So I can go in there and do anything I want without any fear. They're also like therapeutic for me like that. So I feel you
Yeah.
because I
Like
like Stardew
I don't
Valley.
mind.
Stardew Valley was like that for me too.
Well, yeah, like I don't mind if I have an open long weekend, right? And I literally have nothing going on, no plans on Saturday, maybe a family dinner on a Sunday. Like I'm talking like a Thanksgiving weekend, whatever, right? And I got no plans. Sure, I'll download a game that's a JRPG that you have to sink 150 hours to, no problem. As long as I start it on Friday, I'm good to go. I'm good to go to that Monday. That's fine because I have the learning curve, I have the hours. But there is no fucking way, and this is one thing I've tried to explain to people. There's no fucking way for me to pick up Bloodborne 1 hour a day. I'm
Mm.
not going to get good like the community wants you to. You need to literally sit down for a weekend, sink, and get good at the game. You can't just, it's not a casual type of game. So there's no way for me with my schedule to be able to do that. I'm sure it's a great game. I just don't have the man hours to fucking put into it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I understand. Understandable griever gaming backlog is something I also face. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care to be honest. It doesn't ruin my life to make someone this easier. Like if I know someone who goes by they them, it's not gonna. That one I don't do just because it's grammatically incorrect. Like you have to understand that I have a pretty extensive understanding of the English language and lexicon. So like I'm sorry, it doesn't sound right to me. If you present as a woman and you look like that, I don't mind calling you a her. Like that stuff doesn't bother me. Like generally speaking, if you have transitioned, so to speak, and you do other gender, I'll just call you. I don't really care. That doesn't bother me. It's when you want to. It's when you make up words. Zim zir zim zim zimma. I'm not calling you. That's not real. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's not incumbent upon me to validate whatever identity crisis or identity issue you have. That's not on me. That's for you to come to grips with. It's not my job to make you feel that way. The same way, if someone was like, if I have struggles because maybe my skin color or whatever, it's nobody's problem but my own. I don't expect anyone to have to extend their hand to be like, you need this and affirmative action and this, that. No, you don't have to care. If you care, that's cool. If you don't, that's fine. I don't. But then again, I think these things are a little bit generational, different time periods. Like I come from a not. I hate saying this because I don't come from hard times, but I just come from a less tolerant, a little more insensitive time period. So these things don't bother me. I've already built up the dragon skills, so to speak. No, I did not get a chance to take an Amulet coin. Like I said, I don't know if you heard I said it earlier. I actually didn't get to go through as much of my reading as I wanted to, but I'm literally gonna screenshot this so I don't forget. So I just screenshotted my screen because I would forget. But yeah, so
Mm.
facts. Why am I supposed to affirm my reality? That's kind of like my thing has always been, and they're always very obnoxious and entitled about it. Again, I've met trans people as early as 2014 when I used to go to Smash Brothers for Wii U tournaments, and I'm cool. And I got along with them, but but in my life, people who are in the LGBT are like this is not going to sound right. This is going to piss somebody off. They're just regular people. They're normal. They're not constantly waving flags or fighting for some cause or being annoyingly like being trans or gay is not their identity. It's just that, I know some guys when they go home, their partner is just the same gender as them. It's as simple as that. They're not in a unicorn gear with cocks on their forehead, walking down the street, being weird and attention seeking.
It's not
They're
burlesque and
very
drag
regular
24/7.
people. Yeah, they're regular ass people with jobs and lives and hobbies and whatever. They just don't sexually orientate the way that I do. That's all. That's been my experience. That's why sometimes when I see this shit, I'm like, it looks performative to me.
Well, to play devil's advocate on you there, Naya, just for a moment, because something you said because you and I both came from the same time period, and it's sort of the you built up as you put it, your dragon scales. I
Mm.
think one of the arguments made by people of today, and I'm not saying they're right or wrong, I'm just saying to play devil's advocate on this, is that you shouldn't have had to do that, and that's what
Mm.
they're trying to change. That nobody has to do that and make a wall, make a dragon scales, make an armor. And that's a great idealist, mentality. But realistically, going towards that goal is great, but you need to also be realistic, you know?
Yeah. No, that's a good. I mean, I can understand that. That's why, like, I tend to be a lot of the times these things. I'm of two minds because I'm very much like live and let live. I just do think that a lot of ideas are destructive, enticing, prevalent enough, and spread like a wildfire or bad virus. And for people who don't know any better, it seeps into their psyche, and then it affects their psychology long term. And they don't know any better. Like one thing that bothers me about young people is that they're stupid. Not that they believe what they believe in. If you want to be like super liberal, it's fine. But like they're dumb. Like they know how not to misgender me, but they can't read or add. I think that's backwards. If you could do both, it wouldn't bother me. Like know how to add and not misgender me. But like I really like I don't know if you know like a lot of men's like reading level in like America and stuff like it's like gone down. So it's just like what are the priorities in these schools? You know what I'm saying? So like I
Yeah.
find the older that I get in my 30s, soon to be, I start to care about the next generation for some reason. I don't know when this happened, but I like
Wait a minute. I'm 32, so I can tell you, young whippersnapper, exactly what I think and follow it.
yeah, I hear you. I know a story where a woman whose mother was beheaded next to her. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
minority in LGBT that are banshees. I agree with that. These kids today won't last a day in the Xbox lobby. Yo, Xbox and like COD lobbies for PS3 were back in the day, bro. If I say one word, oh, that's Tyrone. Tyrone with some fried chicken. I was like, bro, I said two words. I said two words. How you know I'm black? Like
oh,
it was
geez,
different
you
back
get
then. That
shit
shit didn't
on in
bother
it.
me
Yeah.
though. That didn't bother me. But I was never really like I wasn't in lobbies like that talking shit like that for the most part. But yeah, they wouldn't have lasted. So
Oh,
I kind
dude,
of
just play an EA sports game right now.
yeah.
Like it's still that bad. It's still people are getting banned left, right, and center, and nobody cares. But everybody's calling every single slur you can think of. It doesn't even matter. I got my brother got called and I'll just say the N word fucking 3 times. He's white as me. And it was every slur in the book. It was
Yeah,
every
they just
gay slur. It was
we
every
were just
yeah
we're just kind of unhinged. There's no
yeah.
regulation. I won't lie. I wasn't like that, but some people were just unhinged. Like it was always the worst when you just heard a girly voice. Get back in the kitchen. We're gonna make a sandwich. Like, yo, bro. Like, we just started this game. You heard a girl and look how you're acting. Come on, bro. Like, so that's I don't know. That's where I grew up in. So I think everyone's different. Like there's some black people who are more in tune with black culture and show it off more than others, and some people are seen as doing too much or being ghetto. That's fair. I just I'm over demonstrative, symbolic nonsense for the most part. I just like things that actually are tangible and work. So, but I hear you. I think yeah, on Survivor, yeah, that's a sad story to hear, man. And a lot of times when I think about like first world problems and I hear about like some of the tragedies that people in other places go through and what they're dealing with, and like I could always look the camera in the eye and say I've never in the history of my life had to wonder where my next meal or next drink of water was coming from. Like I have perspective. So like as much as I could understand maybe it bothers somebody to be misgendered here and there and once in a while, it's like your life is not in danger.
That's some first
There's kids
world
in
problem.
war torn countries where there's just bombs and mines and every day you don't know if you can get to school safely and get back home safely. Like that's real fucking issues over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that we're privileged enough to be so privileged that our fights are, oh no, you misgendered me. Yeah.
I don't know if your parents told you this, Naya, but I always got this speech. Even as a white boy, it was always there are starving kids in Africa. You
Yeah.
finish your
You
fucking
figure your
plate.
food. Don't waste
Yeah,
food. I
you
don't
eat
like
that whole
wasting food
thing.
because of that shit. Like,
Yep, yeah. I always got the starving kids in Africa shit. You can't say that anymore. Now it'd be considered racist or some shit.
yeah.
But that's not racist. That's do as your fucking parents tell you. There are worse off people. You be grateful that we have enough money to put. And today's society, I don't have enough money to feed myself with grocery prices today. So Christ's
Fuck,
sakes, yeah.
fuck
When
me.
I
I
have
was I
kids,
was
I'm
talking
gonna
about
be
that
saying
earlier.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I just again, I just think a lot of these people, they end up stuck in a environment where one philosophy or ideology is prevalent. And if you spend 2 decades in that, it's hard for you to believe anything else. Your belief system is set. I generally think when your belief system is challenged, two things happen. You double down, or you take a step back and you survey the canvas and you go like, where was I possibly led astray, or where could I be wrong? Where that's what I do. When my belief system is challenged, instead of being like, no, I'm super hard headed, double down 55 times, I go, hold on, and take a step back. Where could I have been led astray? Where did I turn left when I was supposed to turn right? And maybe my opinion will change. That's how I am. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm stubborn and hard headed, but about very specific things. Like you can't. There's nothing you could tell me about the obesity thing. Don't be obese. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear all this.
Oh,
No,
I'm on
stop.
that train.
See
I
that?
like
You see
that
that?
train.
That body positivity as an athlete, you just can't. Nothing you could say to me. There's no argument. I don't want to hear it because I'm in the gym and I see people with no limbs or missing limbs getting it. What's your excuse? I don't want to hear it. So yeah.
Fair.
Bro, I work in a lab. Oops, I'm sorry. I work in a lab, and we got a co-op from a uni nearby. And I asked this guy to boil some water, and he started staring at me like I asked him to cure cancer. Oh shit! They also like can't do. I also find a lot of young people don't know how to do anything without like specific instructions. Like they ask you like 100 million things before just doing anything very, very simple. So
And
racism
what's
so
the worst that happened? You mess up? So
yeah,
what?
yeah. Racism so strong on COD, it's crazy. I believe that. I think at some point people are gonna build up the scales. The world's not gonna cater to you at some point. Like you're not like get over the narcissism, self worshipping main character syndrome. You're one person on this planet where there's billions. Nobody cares about you like that. No one cares. Shut up. Work harder. Sorry. I swear to God, if someone walked up to me and hit me with the hard ER, I'd probably laugh. Low key. I'm probably thankful for growing up in Ghana before coming to America because it really gives you a different type of pair of eyes. I agree. I actually find that like um Canadians and Americans who come from the literal like literally come from Africa are very well adjusted as opposed to like I'm gonna say it.
Yep.
Jamaicans and Trinidadians and Grenadians and from other like islands, like I actually like find that like the Africans come with a level of seriousness that I respect. My name's from Ghana, so shout to Ghana. My mom
I
always
think there's
pissed.
a level of appreciation they come with. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just that
There's
they're
that
like,
too. Immigrants tend to know what they came from and know what they have here when they come to
yeah,
like I guess for more yeah, that's true. My
yeah.
mom pissed me off because my mom always pissed me off because I'm black and she always used to go, we don't waste food in the household. Think of your brothers and sisters in Africa dying of hunger, yet you throw away food. I never have forgotten. I'll let that shit go. I bring it up often. I feel that. Death to the whole health of every side. That shit is cancerous. Yep. I'm fat phobic for working out, bro. Exactly. Hope y'all don't boil water in a microwave. Please no. No.
Oh Jesus! I had to fight Naya the other day. I had to fight 3 people to this day, and here's how they make tea, man. They don't put boil water on the stove. They don't boil it in the kettle. They boil the tea bag in the mug with cold water in the microwave and call it tea. I'm fucking half British. I was about to shoot myself over this shit. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I don't
Who
feel a
does
bunch of
that?
y'all tea over there. But what the hell is that? That's crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Mm,
I lost my shit. I just couldn't. I said,
mm.
"No, I
What's
can't
up,
help
Bao?
you
I'm back.
people."
I'm back. I'm back now. My break is over. That's funny though. What the fuck?
Mm,
Not the microwave tea. That's what I was saying. Nah, I can't do that. Can't do that.
no, that's just wrong, man.
I gotta get back on
Like, you
my
wanna go
tea.
reheat a coffee or something, here's the rule of thumb that I found as being a relatively good cook, is that if you have black coffee or black tea, that's fine. It can be reheated in a microwave just to get it warm again, but the moment you add your milk, your cream, whatever, you can't do it because then it curdles. It doesn't work that way. You can't have already pre-mixed it. Trust me, it changes the flavor. I've had enough tea since I was 2 years old to know the difference, like Christ.
He's a tea connoisseur over there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I
I'm
don't
half
have milk. I
British,
don't
man.
have. I obviously I don't have milk in mine because I'm lactose. So yeah. I actually had hot
well,
chocolate the other day for the first time in like a decade because I didn't know you could just make it with hot water. Like someone just made it with me with hot water and marshmallows. I was like, oh, you could do that.
yeah, yeah, that's right.
It's like not as sweet, I suppose. But I just laughed. I was like, I don't drink this. I can't drink. Like, she's like, it's water. You'll be fine. I'm like, it's just water
Yeah,
and,
because
like
real
chocolate mix.
real
Like,
hot
yes.
chocolate is made with milk. They do make it with water, but the real good shit is with milk. But if
It's
you're
like if I
lactose,
eat pizza, you have to get. I have to eat my pizza cheeseless, and it pisses everybody off. Not that I like pizza like that or care about it, but like it just annoys them. So
but
So
see,
yeah.
that's the difference. That's the difference between you and like someone that like it's like I want the gluten-free option and the vegan option. Why, are you allergic to it? No. I just want well, then why the fuck are you telling me how to make my food? Shut
Facts.
up. Leave me alone. Like if I'm the chef, if I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking you a meal and I said, "Hey, here's what we're doing. We're going to a barbecue and we're going to cook ribs, we're going to cook steak, we're going to cook chicken." And you come over and you're like, "Yeah, I'm vegan," but you accept the invitation. Well, guess what? I don't have a fucking salad prepared for you. It's called a barbecue. You
There
know?
you go. It's like I don't know. I I will say this. I respect like vegetarians and vegan people who show up to barbecues and just bring their own shit. Like, can you do you mind grilling this for
Yeah.
me? Like, no problem. No
Yeah.
problem. Don't expect me to bend over backwards just for you. No, fuck you.
No.
Don't come.
Or
Come full.
I got one friend. I got one friend who doesn't eat. Doesn't eat red meat, but will eat fish or whatever. So what do? When I do a big barbecue, I end up cooking a few shrimp, maybe some scallops, something like that, and then also we make sure there's plenty of sides. You got your mac and cheese, you got your potato salad, you got that kind of shit. They still fill up, and they still come, and I know that, but they know if they're coming. Like I don't exactly invite them for hamburgers and hot dogs, right? Or if I do, they know it's hamburgers and hot dogs, and they bring, as you said, bring their own shit or eat before they come.
Oh yeah, and
Simple.
I grill vegetables too, so they'll always be that. Like I make shish kebabs with vegetables, and like you said with the shrimp skewers
Yeah.
and stuff. So like I do that, but like yeah, I'm ever like I want to stress this: never in my life will I ever care about the fact that you're a vegetarian. So if I'm making food for some event and you care about eating there, it's on you. It's on you, not me. I don't care about you. Now again, I'm like a true omnivore. So I have meat and I have vegetables, and some of the things are gonna be mixed together. So like you should be okay, but don't expect that from me. I'm not doing it for you. I don't care. I don't care that you don't eat animal. That's your problem. That's not a me problem. I want to go pescatarian. But the pescatarian, what's that? When you only eat fish and vegetables, right? Is that what that is?
I mean, that would be. See, I love steak too much, man. I could never do it.
No, but I'm saying, what's pescatarian mean exactly? Just fish?
I don't.
Okay, okay,
I gotta look that up.
okay. Just fish
Pescatarian.
as me, because I always found like I always thought that argument was weird, but people like I'm vegetarian, but I like eat like fish. I'm like, but it was alive once, and then you unalived it, and now you're eating it. How's that different from meat? Like I
Yeah,
never understood it.
yeah. The only meat they eat is from the sea, fish and other seafood, so shellfish, etc.
Mm.
That's what a pescatarian is. So no steak, no chicken, no pork, no poultry, no red meat, nothing. No, I couldn't do that, man. I like
I have a
chicken wings too
balanced
much.
diet, so I'll be alright. Like, well, you ever pyramid? Wow, pyramid. We used to have
The
back in the day
old.
with like the old like triangle pyramid with
Oh
like the
yeah.
food groups. Do you know how bullshit that shit was?
Oh
You
my
know how
god.
fucking wrong it
Remember the
is?
10
You
to
ever
12
you
servings
ever
of
think
bread
back
a
sometimes you're
day?
like, Jesus Christ, what was this fucking psyop in the fourth grade you tried to pull on me?
Oh my god. I remember getting that the food guide in school, and it was 10 to 12 servings of bread per day, 8 to 10 vegetables, 2 to 3 meats, and like 1 to 2 dairy. And I was like, well, wait a minute now. That seems you want me to eat how much bread a day? What the fuck? And I know it's servings, and I know like half a bagel is one serving. I get that. So a whole bagel is 2 servings. But you expect me to eat fucking Jesus, I only eat 2 meals a day, period. What the fuck?
Right? Like, it's
Should be
so
a big
funny.
fat
Like,
fuck.
it's funny because like I remember the first time I looked at it as a grown adult, and I'm like, this is very wrong. What?
Yep.
How did anybody push it? Yes, food groups. I'd call food groups. Yes, exactly. That was kind of funny. I think the one thing they might have got right maybe was water. I don't remember what's water that you're supposed to consume in a day on average,
Oh
but
yeah, 8 cups of water in a day.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
all they said. Only 8 cups. That's not enough. I don't think. I don't know how much.
Yeah,
Well, how
8
much
cups of
cups of what? Like I don't remember how much that is.
well, it'd be like, it'd be 8 water bottles, give or take.
Okay, so okay, I think that's still in the ballpark of what it is because I probably go through about 10 a day, and I
Yeah.
want to start getting glass water or water in a different way because I'm starting to hear about a lot of the plastics in the water stuff that it gets in people's bloodstreams and lungs and stuff. So I'm thinking about not drinking out of plastic bottles anymore. But I'm looking into it. But yeah, yeah,
That's fair. My
yeah.
wife can't stand the fact she's from California where you can't even drink the tap water, you know what I'm saying? So, she can't stand the fact that I'm not only drinking out of the tap, but I'll refill my big 8 water fucking bottle and take it to work and drink out of that or fill it at the water cooler or some shit. She's like, "That's bad for you." I'm like, whatever. Water's water. I don't give a fuck. I got an immune system for a reason. I'm good."
Fair. I feel it. So wait, no eating meat except fish. So only see animals aren't worth the care. That's racist. That's yeah, species or something. I remember I filled the quiz on it. I don't think I filled the quiz on it. But that's funny. That's why you eat 10 boxes of Lucky Charms. Should be veg and fruits at the bottom, then meat next, and grains. I don't deal with dairy. Neither do I. But I've been lactose since I was like 10. So um yeah, it's the people like, oh, why should you take lactose pills? I'm like, it's because I don't actually care about dairy. Like, I'm not interested in cheese or milk or ice cream and stuff like that. Like, I don't care. Now,
That's fair.
I get my calcium through through certain foods, but I do take calcium supplements as a to deal with that. But like, yeah, I ultimately when it comes to diet and stuff, you got to know yourself and what it is that you need and what you want. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you an example. The reason I say that because I know people who are like they're like deathly afraid of carbohydrates, like carbs, right?
Yeah.
And all I do, I'm a carb merchant, but I'm a football player, soccer player, right? Do you know how many kilometers a game I tend to run? I need that energy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
So for
believe it.
me, it makes no sense to cut carbs out because sometimes these like nutritional things just become like a trend where it's like cut out carbs or the new thing I saw now was keto, a lot of keto diets, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
they become trendy and it's like, oh, you should cut the carbs. I'm like, why would I do that? Because this and that. And I'm like, I'm a football player. I need
Yeah.
spaghetti. I need my rice. I need this for my energy. I run like 10 kilometers per game. For me, it makes sense. For you, maybe not. But don't tell me that. Do what you gotta
Yeah,
do
that's
for
what I'm
yourself.
saying. It's always, as you would know, Naya, it's always the headlines that are so misleading if you read the whole article because each diet is suited to someone different. If you want to lose weight, yeah, a keto diet is great for people who are 20, 30 pounds overweight and want to lose weight quickly and keep it off. Keto diet is actually a great idea, cutting out your bread and your starch and all that stuff.
Love
Fine.
bread.
That's a great idea for quick results. But for someone who's constantly training or an athlete, that's not maybe the best idea. There are so many types of working out. There's strength conditioning, there's muscle building, there's cutting, there's so many different methods, and there's not one workout and diet regimen that's going to fit every single person for every single need. That's just stupid.
Mm. Yep. I never. That's why, like I said, like you got to think about like what's your goal and what is it that you want to do exactly what it is. Or like when people are like, how come you don't like do certain workouts or take like I don't know. All I'm like, I don't need that because like the way that I like work out and train is just so I can always be in the best physical condition I can be to play the sport that I play at the highest possible level. That's it. It's not to like I'm not interested in being swole for swole's sake or you know what I'm saying. Like I do this to play soccer. That's it. Just like I still stretch. Like when I stretch, I do the stretches I will do before I do a game or before I practice football. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like that's how I am. Because people see like my routine and it's vastly different from anything that they're accustomed to seeing. And like, why do you do that? Because I'm like, that's why I train. I don't I don't
Right.
care with having a beach body. I'm not doing it because I need to lose weight or cut or anything of the sort like that. I don't need all that. I have been in great shape from the time I was like 12 to now. You know, so I don't gotta worry about that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So
And that's fair. Like me personally, I do it, and I'll admit that I'm vain. I do it to have the six pack. So when I take my shirt off, I'm not embarrassed. I
there's
know I
nothing
look
wrong with
good.
that. There's nothing
You
wrong with
know.
that. Just be real with it. What's up, Category? How you doing? I'm good. I'm back now. My break's over. I'm here. I'm home. We're gonna get back to this content grind. I already made 4 videos today, so I'm
Nice.
starting off strong. because I don't get too busy in terms of work outside of the house until the first week of February, so I got a little bit of time to stockpile some videos. So there's this bum called Dr. Berg that likened apples to fucking lollipops when advocating for keto. I don't get like
Uh,
natural sugars are good for you in like in the right
yeah,
amounts. So I don't. Yeah, go
here's
ahead.
one thing I just want everybody to know right out of the gate. I'm sure Naya, you know this as well, but natural when they talk about the amount of sugar you can have in your diet per day, they're not talking about natural sugar. It's added sugar. Go read a book. Added sugar and fake sugar, which is what's in like cookies and stuff, is way different from the natural sugar you get from an apple. Because if you actually look up how much fucking sugar is in an orange or an apple, you can eat one a day and you're done. Well, how are you supposed to have your 4 cups of fruit then? Wait a minute now. See, it
Yeah.
doesn't work out because natural sugar is a way different element. People got to stop with that shit.
Absolutely. What are we talking about? Everything and all things. Just we kind of just kind of one of those streams where it's talking about everything. We talked about like a myriad of topics already. I think right now we're just talking about food, I guess, and like healthy eating, clean eating, good eating, and different diets and whatnot. So we're just chilling. Naya, what's your goal, Chief? Ask Baba SIU that question because I don't believe either knows an answer. Being able to get that athletic build is such a nice thing. I've always understood that like I've had God given like athletic ability and stuff like that. So why weren't I in a reverie? I didn't know about it and I wasn't invited. So I had no idea. I they told me today the reverie was yesterday, but I was still on break yesterday, so I didn't know about it. But
I'll
I
definitely go
it,
check it out later. I didn't know it was yesterday.
it's very funny because like a lot of people would DM me like, "Oh, where are you at in the reverie?" I'm like, "What reverie have I been in? I've been to none. I've never
Yeah.
been in their reverie. Why do they expect me? I'm not. They don't love me over there, bro. Love Community does not love me. Jay don't. You know what? I'm not disrespect. Virgo loves me. Virgo's the only nigga who invites me to everything he's doing or asks me what I'm doing, and he invites me. Now, and Brago remembers I exist like twice a year or once a year. Everyone else, they don't care. They don't think about me. Jay don't check on me. Jay don't call me. Jay don't be like, hey, Naya, I'm doing a stream on Crocodile. You want to come through? Jay don't check on me. They don't care about me, bro. I'm not important. It's okay. I'm the Kubera guy. No, it's fine.
And I know why I'm not invited. I only have 900 subscribers on YouTube. But who the fuck am I? So I know why I'm not invited.
Brago didn't even invite me to the top 30. I've been in it every single year since I started streaming. When I had 300 subscribers, I was in that bitch. He reconnected me to an old friend I had named Uku because he saw me on Brago's stream. I got no invite this year. I told you guys, they don't love me. They don't care about me. I promise you. It's and I like the big wig One Piece YouTubers are like all in the flower capital. I told you guys, I'm on the outskirts, living off
Yeah.
like the land. But every once in a while, like, oh, I know him. He can come for this banquet. That's really what it is. They don't care about me, bro. It's okay. They said fraud.
There's
They
a funny
fraud.
little
Yeah.
there's a funny little meme that I saw. It wasn't me personally, but it was like, here's where 100K plus YouTubers are. It was the Sarate and Bleach, and then it was the Rukon dishes like by Zaraki and
Right.
shit. It goes, this is everyone with below 10,000K sits out on.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm not big enough. I don't have enough clout. Like, get your clout
No,
up.
there's not enough
Actually, I
clout.
can't say that because I think Townsy was in one. And I don't know. Last time I checked, I think I still have a bit more subs than Townsy, but it's okay.
Well, there
It
is
is.
one guy I really like. I really like teching currently because a lot of things. Because I've been following him for years. One
Mm,
thing he does, he's constantly bringing on to streams. He constantly brings on new people.
it's
Like
dope.
even it doesn't matter if they have 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 or 50,000. He's always like inviting. Like he always just says, "Hey guys, email me, and if you have a good like video, great. I'll plug it into the stream and stuff like that." Like he's always trying to get more people involved. So I always appreciate that. Like that's the kind of YouTuber you want to sort of follow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's I find that I'm that way generally speaking too. Like I don't care how many subscribers you have. I just care that your mic's not ass. That's literally the requirement.
Yeah.
Like if that mic is I don't come to my stream other than that because there's a couple of people that like I guess got like exposure from my channel first and they've all surpassed me. Actually, Jay's one of them. Jay was one of them. Virgo was for a bit. I ended up passing him, but he lost his laptop or broke it for like 9 months. That's the only reason why I would say. Inspirational,
inspired
and I think that's
yep.
about it though. But yeah, so
I inspired one guy to start a YouTube channel, and right now
mm,
he's sitting at about 6K.
yeah.
So I'm like, and he's still good with me. Me and him we're really good. He does a lot of streams with me and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like, God damn it! It's like, how did you watch my videos? Go, I really want to talk and do what he does, and then somehow way better than me in a year. It's like, fuck.
I I'm never mad at I never mad at them, but I was like, what am I doing wrong? That's what I always think. Like, what am I
Yeah, that's what I'm
what did
thinking.
I do wrong? Like, where am I fucking up? Is it the algorithm? I don't know. So we'll see.
I think it's because I'm old and white. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that.
I'm old and black. That's what I want to
There we
say.
go. We're Canadian too. We're Canadian. They don't like
Oh,
us.
yeah, that's true. That's true. It is true. Grind harder. I feel you. Exactly.
Mm.
Go talk to them. All right. All right. You can be my spokesman. All right, man. I appreciate it. That's because you don't believe in micro character development, Chief. Oh, man. The top 30 is the funniest shit I'll see for the rest of the year. Now you need to get your bounty up. I'm trying. I'm trying. Now, has this break been well for you to girls to One Piece, by the way? I have not thought about One Piece at all during the break. So probably. And I'm still not thinking about it. And I still wait until February. So see you in February when it comes to One Piece. My break is still ongoing for that.
Oh,
Tower
you
work
wait
on
a
it.
minute.
One Piece returns in February. Go ahead.
You mean after the fist destroys the fucking Blackbeard? Okay, okay, cool, cool.
I don't even know what's the last thing that I read. The last chapter I read was on December 24th. I'm pretty sure, or 20
That
something.
would that should have been right
1070,
around.
1071, I think.
Yeah, yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah. So I haven't checked anything since. So yeah.
Oh, you're gonna like what's coming. Anyways, I gotta go because I got a very important watching of my Cowboys, hopefully defeating the fuck out of the golden child of the NFL. So,
The Cowboys. Yeah. All right, bro.
all right, we'll
He
we'll
puts
see
his
you
faith
later.
in the. Even I know that's cooked, and I don't even watch NFL.
Listen, they got a better record. Hey, I didn't go into the playoffs with a losing record, but Tom Brady fucking did, going in 8-9. I'm 12-4. I'm sitting
He
pretty.
really destroyed his marriage to be mid this year, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, he
So-
literally. Listen, this man went, I'm going to retire. Don't worry, baby. Then he comes back. No, I'm going to retire this year. Don't worry, baby. Then he comes back. Third time, the wife's like, you've been lying to me for 3 fucking years. I'm done. Like, fucking idiot.
I think that's fair at that point. Like he's 40 something. Like nah,
Oh,
I'm
he's
not
like
mad.
46.
I'm not mad at her for that shit. I'm really not. Like it's been
No,
long
I'm
enough,
not either.
bro.
He had
It's
every
been
right.
long
He's like,
enough.
don't
It's
worry,
my
I'm going
turn.
to stay home
It's
and
my
take care of
turn
the
now.
kid.
It's my turn.
Yeah,
What did
yeah.
Skip say? It's my turn. You told me it's my turn. Okay.
All
All
right,
right,
man. We'll
man.
see you
Enjoy the
later.
game. Enjoy the game.
Yeah.
That's funny. Someone clip this and send it to all those fraudulent. It's okay. I know I'm saying it. I'm being jokingly about it. Like I don't. It's okay. They don't have to care. They don't have to think about me. It's okay. I have to get it. I have to get it out the mud on my own. It's my yearly responsibility to remind you that your Kuroko ranking stream is still the funniest video. Let me write this down because it's really time to do like the other ones with fucking what you would call it, Haikyuu and Dino Ace and stuff. Because honestly, that shit was so fun. It was toxic. It was great. That really is a good stream. I actually rewatched it once. I have my one friend. She doesn't really read or watch any of the things that I talk about, but she loves that video because of the Kuroko ranking. She loves that video. It's really funny. So I really want you to be in Reverie. There was too much dick riding. It doesn't matter. I'm mad. They should invite. No, leave it to me. All right, man. I'm leaving it to you. I believe in you, but I'm just letting you know it's okay. It actually used to bother me like the first 2 years, about a third year of being a One Piece, whatever. Um, I just accepted it as what it is. What it is. I'm not gonna beg them to be in their fucking stream. I got the Ghetto Reverie. Virgo invites me. I have fun there. It is what it is. So yeah, no, we ain't joking. We ain't joking. Any reason to antagonistic towards the greater One Piece community is W, in my opinion. Fair. This man Simi had Kisei at 10. Yo, that was crazy, right? Crazy. Vince was fighting for his life with Akashi. I was not letting them try to win with that shit. I eliminated a GOAT. Wisaki Bar and Midorima, we out here. That was fun. We gotta definitely do one for Dino Ace. I actually did finish my reread of Act 1, so I'm gonna catch up to Act 2 and finish that off again, and then we'll get that popping. I can get that done pretty soon. I think the first thing I want to do is any streams stuff that from leftover that I needed to get done. I want to get that done. And this year, let's actually try to do better with the revisionist history and get one a month done. Let's try to do better this year. So we're gonna push again Tamo back again. I'm sorry because I gotta refresh my own memory before we do that. I want to be caught back up, but and try to get these podcasts actually going and stuff. Yes, I will stream games. I almost streamed Chained Echoes, but I'm so far into it. You just be like picking up like me like 24 hours into the game, so I thought maybe it didn't make any sense. But yes, I would honestly argue we probably end up starting with some visual novels because it's about time that because Sibi got me Higurashi and Umineko, and it's about time I get those. But they're like 180 hours, and I'm like, I might want to play that on my own. But yes, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. Naya, when are you doing a reading of Blue Lock? You know what? I'll do a Thursday is usually when I do One Piece. I'm not gonna do that. So maybe the Thursday night instead of One Piece, I'll do a Blue Lock read through. Well, don't hold me to that, but cause I gotta figure out some schedule things. But all right, we'll get it started. That is how actually I'm supposed to start. I meant to start it during the break, but I literally just pressed buttons and left the house a lot, so I wasn't home a lot. Higurashi, yep. When is the Gintama stream? Yeah, you know we gotta. Okay, me, Recon, and Laz almost had a day. Almost. We almost did. I gotta hit him up again. Did I play One Piece Odyssey? No, I actually have no interest in the game. Like, I don't even really know what it's about. I think I heard it's turn based stuff, but like I don't really like just because I like a series doesn't mean I'm gonna play the games that they put out. Like, I don't like One Piece games. I like the first Pirate Warriors. I like One Piece Unlimited Adventure for Wii. I didn't play Burning Blood. I didn't care for the other Pirate Warriors. I think the other not Mario, was it Mario? No, I'm saying Mario Odyssey. One Piece World Seeker. I played at a friend's house. They're all boring. I don't like them. I don't like anime games on average to me are very bad. They don't make a lot of them that are good. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All Star Battle to me is an outlier of a great game made by like Cyber Connect or whatever the fuck, not Bandai Namco. Like it's not moving me. I'm not interested. I don't want One Piece Odyssey either. I'm just not interested. Saw that trailer, don't care. I even watched Virgo play it. This looks sluggish, lazily done. Models aren't nice. I don't care for it. I'm sorry. Nah, me and Robin's titties go crazy in that game. Fair enough. Now I'll be honest. With the recent World Cup ruined Blue Lock for me. Wait, how so? Yeah, no, I'm just not interested in GI. I'm just not interested. Like I just don't care. I don't want it. Like Ninja Storm games, none of the time. I like like I have my anime games that I like. I like Clash of Ninja for Naruto. I like Unlimited Adventure, not Limited World Red. Unlimited Adventure for the Wii. That game was fun. And the first part Warriors I liked. That's about it for One Piece. All things considered, you could say DON Battle Stadium if you want Naruto, Dragon Ball, and One Piece back in the day, but that was an old GameCube game I used to play and stuff. Some stuff. I'm trying to think. Bleach, I liked Shattered Blade. I like the Heat the Soul PSP games. A couple of them. The PS3 one was ass, but I got it for the low, and I just played it until I beat it, whatever. So I feel it. Play Sekiro I've already played a lot of already. Ragnarok, if somebody wants to send me a copy of Ragnarok, I'll plug it in and I'll play it. But I'm not a God of War fan like that. Like I don't love Kratos like that. I don't even love Kratos, but I imagine the next big AAA game I'll play on here is probably gonna be Zelda or Horizon. Probably one of those two. Probably Tears of the Kingdom of that. Otherwise, it'll be the shit that I usually play, like my little indies and visual novels and shit like that. I have half a mind to put everybody here on Ace Attorney and replay the trilogy with Pat, but we'll see. I I have so many games that I'm thinking about putting now that I like have a much stronger computer to do so because Simi got me a gaming computer. So like now I don't have to worry about it like malfunctioning and short circuiting. So I'm more like confident in that. So yeah. Uh Sorry, hold on. Oh yes, Jump All Stars was great too on DS. Yes, that was great. Both of them were very fun. Odyssey, I can't read. No worries, man. That's just the goat. Japan lost so unseriously. I put down Blue Lock for a while. Out of contact, shame. Damn. Speaking of Bleach, have you watched 1,000 Year Blood War anime yet? I've seen clips and scenes. I've seen fights. That's about it. Let's fucking go. Horizon now. No, Horizon is one of my favorite. I like Horizon. Horizon Zero Dawn, Frozen Wilds was one of my favorite games. Is my favorite PS4 game, but like, yeah, I like Horizon. I'm an Aloy fan. Sorry, Tears of a Kingdom. Yes, Tears of the Kingdom. You guys know I fuck with Zelda the long way. You better get like you want to see me no life a game. Watch me play some Zelda, bro. You'll just see me here, just look unhinged, unshaved, just gotta find the next shrine. Gotta save the princess. Gotta be Ganon. Can't wait. You and the boys playing games, commentating, yeah, about to be funny. But should be good too because at that point, me, Simi, and Pat and stuff should have a Steam Deck, and Vince is supposed to be getting one from his girlfriend. So, bro, it's about to be so. I can't wait to game with these guys. It's gonna be really fun. You still scrubbing through the One Piece anime? Nah. Are they fighting? Is Kaido and Luffy fighting again? Last time I checked, they saved them from the ocean or whatever. I don't care if they're not throwing hands. And I think the last scene I think I watched was Jinbei beat Who's Who, but I have not been checking. I really have not thought about One Piece for like 3 weeks at all in any meaningful capacity. It's actually funny you say that. Somebody reminded me that the last movie I saw in theater before I saw Avatar: Way of Water with my friend was One Piece Film Red. I totally forgot I watched that shit in theater. I completely erased that from my memory. Fuck that film. So my son is gonna be fatherless for a week when that game comes out. I'm gone. Oh shoot. I didn't even know. And like, if you're being like literal, I didn't even know you had a firstborn. So congrats if you mean that. Unless you're just making the joke, because I know you. I think you and Carla, whatever. Let me not air you out. My bad. But yeah, I'm gone. I feel that. Like my wife has to hold that down for like a week. Because I don't know if I told you guys a story when I got my Switch and Breath of the Wild. I took a week off work from March 3rd for like a whole week. I just played Breath of the Wild. I did nothing else. But and because I wanted to still work out, but I didn't want to work out, that's when I developed my okay. Every time I leave the room, 50 push-ups to get back in, 50 push-ups, so I could get some type of workout in, but not stop playing the game. Like I know life Zelda, like I really did. Like I love Breath of the Wild, bro. I've never really heard your opinion. How do you feel about Bleach as a series overall? I have a whole revisionist history on Bleach. Bleach betrayed me as far as I'm concerned. That I think that it went down the wrong path during the Aizen arc kind of thing. I've gotten over it over the years. I like it more than I like Fairy Tail and Naruto at this point. I'm cool with Bleach. Bleach is fine, whatever. I still think the Fullbring arc is fucking comedic. It's the best arc in the series. It's hilarious. It's so funny. I don't know how people don't understand how that arc is comedic genius, comedic greatness. But Bleach is fine. It's fine. It's middling for me. It's nothing crazy, but I like. There's a lot of things that I liked about it too. Talkville season 2 started. I actually caught up to a lot of that during while I was building my Lego. I actually caught up to a lot of Talkville. That was one of the podcasts I caught up to. So Naya, I plan to buy a Switch this year for Zelda. I heard so many good things about Zelda. Naya, do you think Gear 5 moment will be iconic? Will be iconic as Super Saiyan Goku? I mean, I guess before I answer that, I'll have to ask you what your opinion on Gear Second is, or Gear Third, or Gear Fourth. If you think those are iconic forms or just running the mill forms, because as much as Gear Fifth is distinctly different in visual style and ability from a lot of them, the most iconic transformation Luffy has to me is Gear Second. The pose, the pink steam, the sweat, the way he packed up Bluno, that sticks in my craw as Luffy's best transformation more so than Gear 4th, Gear 3rd, or Gear 5th, personally speaking. It's the same way I think the Super Saiyan 1 transformation is the most iconic one. As much as people love 3 and maybe Blue or 2 for Gohan, I get it. But Super Saiyan 1 on Namek to me is the iconic transformation in my opinion. That's just what I think though. So My favorite form of Luffy is Gear Second and Snake Man. Those are my favorite two, personally. But yeah, I think Zelda: Breath of the Wild is one of the best video games I've ever played. And I'm really not being facetious. I'm not gonna dick ride it. It's not a perfect game, but I really like that game a lot. I think it's really good. I think it's the best Zelda game. And I thought it was the best Zelda game maybe 6 hours in. But it's also my cup of tea. I like games that basically like because that game's pretty much like you wake up, here's a secret slate, here are shrines, you have everything you need to do everything in the game. Fuck off. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna leave me alone so I can just play and do what I want? Thank you. I don't like games that talk to me too much. I don't like cutscenes. I hate that shit. I want to press buttons. I want to move. I want to play. This is why JRPGs are hard for me because all they fucking do is yap me to goddamn death like it's a Togashi fucking manga, like it's Hunter x Hunter with text. I hate it. So yeah, you're dead ass. Jeez, I feel it. What do you think about Avatar? I mean, Last Airbender, goat. Korra, goat. I love it. If we're talking about James Cameron, it's whatever. It's fine. I don't really care. I'm not a James Cameron fan. I think James Cameron's best movies are Terminator 1 and 2, and I don't really care about anything else he's made. I truly mean that. I'm not a James Cameron fan. That's just me, though. I regret trading in Breath of the Wild for Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey is such a weird game to me because I beat it and never thought about it again. It had no lasting appeal. I had no incentive to keep playing or do more extra stuff or go back to it. As soon as I beat it, I just moved on. Just moved on completely. I can't say that about Mario 64. Maybe no. See, Galaxy, I had Rosalina because that became my favorite Mario character. So at least I got Rosalina, and I remember I got Bowser Jr. and Shadow Mario from Sunshine. So yeah, man, I still to this day say did say Tekai Sai and Keel Over like Blue Note. That was raw. That was raw. First Togashi of Stray of 2023. Let's go. You think Kubera could work as a game? I think Kubera would be a great visual novel. I th- Personally speaking, like I don't know what type of game you would make it if not a visual novel. If Kurigam had like Kurigam, Kubera One Last God, the finite visual novel, I'd play the fuck out of that. I think that's the best medium for Kubera, unless you're thinking of something else in your mind that you want to share. But with the way the story is and the focus is on romance and there's not too much heavy emphasis on combat and stuff, I don't know if you could really make an action game. You probably could, but I think I have a video where I said it would work as a visual novel. I think I made a video. I don't know. Check my Kubera playlist. I might have talked about that. I don't remember though. So yeah, facts, man. I didn't want to play anymore. I did get some moons, but I couldn't do it anymore. You're gonna play Stellar Blade, the robot chick with the big booty. That's wait. Am I thinking of the right thing? I'm sorry. Is that Project Eve? Is that Project Eve? I think yes. I actually have known about that game for a really really long time, so I'm definitely gonna play that game. Okay, yes, then absolutely. I've been following that for a while, so I'm very excited about that. So yeah. Or maybe Kubera card game would be interesting. I think that could work. So you'd want like a video game card game maybe with like different like you play Agony and Agony casts, whatever, like Bay Maruna, Crimson Sunshine of Dawn. That'd be interesting. But I would argue you could probably add a Kubera card game, mini game, or something into a visual novel as a side like mission or stuff you could do maybe, or part of the gameplay loop if you want to. I don't know, but that could work. I could see that work, but I definitely see a visual novel working. But yeah. Okay, when I play it, I'll stream that. I have no problem. I'll stream that, and by then I should have a PS5 PS5 is supposed to be a gift, but and a Steam Deck, so things should just be rolling and sailing smooth. The biggest problem that I have with some games I want to play, they're next gen stuff, and I don't want to play them on like a PS4 or something. But I'm gonna check. I'm gonna test the strength of the laptop Simi gave me. Just give me some time. I didn't want to do it during my break. I just want to relax and do my own thing. So I am gonna be doing a little bit of catch up with certain things, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna stream. I do wanna. I think this year I'm gonna be streaming more. Like I'll still upload videos, obviously, but I want to this year I want to really stream. Like last year, I think was my best year in terms of streaming consistency, but this year I just want to stream a lot. Stream like dope broadcasts, dope. By the way, if you wonder why I always call my shit broadcast and not podcast, first it was just to be different, but then I learned that podcast is like a what's the actual term that they use? Not subsidiary, whatever. Because iPod had podcast, it's actually an Apple adjacent term. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, that actually makes sense. I'm not interested in that. So like, that's why I call my like podcast broadcasts. By the way, in case you were wondering. But yeah, I want to stream a lot more games this year. I feel like the only game I really streamed last year was like Ollie Ollie World, and I think I did a TMNT one, and I'm forgetting something. Did I do Crosscode once and Dodgeball Academia? I think I would have liked to do Soccer Story on stream. I should have done one on stream, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm trying to get that Twitch money for real, and like I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm tired of editing. I'm gonna edit. I don't want to do as much editing this year as I did last year, especially for videos that I don't know if people are gonna watch. So I'd rather just maybe get my streaming consistency and see if I can get a consistent number of streamers and whatnot. So yeah, when you get a PS5, you better play Spider-Man 2. I feel like streams are fun talking with you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to. I always feel like I'm a bad streamer, but like a good uploader, if that makes sense for like YouTube. But like I don't know, I never know. So I try my best. Let's get the VOD channel to 1K this year. That too. That's been growing pretty decently, oddly enough. So yeah, editing's work. Yeah, editing really is work. So I understand. Looking forward to the future gaming streams. Cough, Honkai, Bloodborne, and then see Elden. You see the one I can't run from is Bloodborne because that's been on this bitch since like 2014. I have no excuse. It's right there. I could turn it on right now and play it. I got no excuse. I just look up Bloodborne and go, god damn it. But yeah. The goals for this year is to get the YouTube channel to 5 digits, just 10K if I can. Get my followers here to 1,000. Get maybe like a consistent, like maybe 20 to 30 subs, something like that. And yeah, I think Vince and I are probably gonna drop our own channel where we talk about like life stuff. So just keep an eye out for that. And I'm gonna. I don't know if I don't know if Reno still wants to do the Breast Friends broadcast, so that channel might be dead. So I'll let you know. But yeah, I'll keep you guys informed, man. I will. But it's nice coming back talking to you guys. I missed y'all. I haven't streamed since December 24th. I forgot that because like the weekends and stuff, like the days accumulated. I probably should have just did a random ass stream one day because I did read 2 Kubert chapters randomly during my break. Obviously, I love Kubert and I wanted to read it. That's why I did it. But that was probably the day to stream for like a quick 20 to half an hour and just see what you guys were saying. But it was good for me to get away from it. If you're streaming games, I'll try my best to make it. Ikuze, all right, I got you. If anything, if you want, I can message you if I go live or something. And I do want to stream a little earlier, like around this time more often. Like I don't want to be doing too many streams where it's like mad late because I've been a late night streamer for a while, and I want to start getting up early again very consistently because I won't lie to you, this entire break I was unhinged. I went to bed at sometimes at 6 a.m. and woke up at like 2 p.m. like I'm in fucking high school again in like a summer break. Like I was unhinged. I remember somebody had a noon date with me to like get food, and I woke up at 1. Like, yo, where are you at? I'm like, yo, I'm so. Luckily, the spot is literally like a 5-minute drive. I threw on some bullshit and ran out the house, but they were waiting for me for like an hour. So yeah, Naya, will you host next Reverie? That would be fire if they want me to. I have no problem. I would love to host a Reverie. I have no problem doing it, but that would be cool. I probably should be in one before I get the host one though. Glad you're back. Right out of Voss. Listen to you during my work shifts. Oh man. Oh yeah, cause I put everything on there. I do want to be consistent again with streaming like minimum 3 times a week. But I'm taking like 4 times a week at the very least. Maybe get a schedule going. I still think Wednesday's a great day for me to stream because Wednesday's my lightest workout day. That's why I like streaming on Wednesdays. But let's see if we can get some consistent times going and stuff too. Because I know some people when I start streaming at like 11 p.m., they're like, "Bro, I just woke up. I got work." Like so especially with Kubera stuff. Are you guys still interested in getting weekly Kubera discussions? By the way, because you haven't gotten one since my break. I don't know if that's something you guys still care about or interested in. Weekly Kubera talks. Should I continue with that on Tuesdays? Do you still want that? So that can be Tuesday streams. Let me know. because I was thinking about doing that tomorrow, doing a bit of a catch up. So we'll talk about first and second, Dawn of the Gods, and In My Delusion 1. Just let me know. You need more Cabrera with my Lord Miles, and okay, and with Yiles, yeah, and Lamb. All right, great. Screw that. I love late night streams. We achieve peak neuron activation and degeneracy on those 2 a.m. streams. I don't say I won't do it. I just want to stream more often sometimes in the day so more people, because people have work and shit to do the next day. They want to be up until like ungodly hours. And I could say that having slept a lot, I think I like sleep again. These 3-4 hour power naps I'll be taking and running on pure hockey and willpower throughout the day. I think those days are over. I'm trying to get 6 hours at least now. 6 hours sleep. So even I want to kind of go to bed at a more decent time if possible. So yeah. I need the Kubera discussion streams. I already started having withdrawal symptoms. Okay, say less. Also, I don't know if you hear when I said it. I'm going to start back up the Reclimb season 2 in February when I come back. So that One Piece and Tower God, like you, I have already made some Tower God videos to come out. I'll tell you guys here. I have one. Basically, I talk about whether or not I think Shinsu is a good power system. It's one of those community videos I make, so you guys can comment, give me your thoughts on what you think Shinsu is good, bad, mediocre. Then I'm gonna read through them on live stream and stuff. So I have that in the works already. I already recorded 3 Kubera videos, 2 live reactions, and 1 talking about the latest chapter, like what happened in it. So I've already kind of started it. But yeah, that will start back up in February. So it's gonna be lit. Should I trust Kubera the God? I am on season 2, episode 50, and I don't know how to feel about him. And exactly where you were, I had no idea how to read the God of Earth Kubera, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna give you the answer. You're gonna have to keep reading to find out if it is. You gotta keep reading. But I will promise you, he's a deeply intriguing character. All right, I'm out. My here friend, gonna burn my legs out on the horror stance. Like no more. Good night. Or good night. Would you take care, brother? But yeah, I also want to do a big man Tink stream where we talk about like I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be like very degenerate, like peak masculine toxicity. We talking about butts, girls, porn stars, smut was, hentais, dojins. It's gonna be degenerate as fuck, but it's gonna be fun. So make sure you guys come when we get that popping. Me, Simi, Vince, Glam, we're gonna go crazy. I'm gonna have to pull out some of my smut was right there on the shelf. So yeah. The Kubera reread is gonna happen this year. Me and Vince are already planning on doing that. But my plan for Kubera though, safely is probably to do a season a year though. Because I want to do that on stream. That's already that. I used to watch a lot of hentai. Yes. I don't read or watch the hentai and dojins and stuff as I used to, but I might get back into smutwa and like I don't know what the explicit stories is whatnot. Like I like romance stories where they fuck. If you give me a romance story and they're not having sex, I'm not reading it. If her black's not getting blown out, I'm not interested. So yeah. Yes. Let's go. The double X stream with you and Simi promised months ago. Exactly. We're gonna get it down. The Demon Time stream. Ooh. Ooh. Cool cat. I heard once 30 hit bedtime is 10 p.m. That's crazy. But yeah, don't worry. The Kubera reread's coming. I'm doing my own personal reread and one on stream because I think it's good. I actually, in a lot of ways, I enjoy doing the reclimb for Tower of God. So this should be fun. Should be interesting. With the knowledge that we have, going through Kubera again is gonna be so intriguing. Catching on little things that we know about like later on and seeing it so early and how early those seedlings were planted with Kurigam. I also have a couple of I also found that I haven't done a lot of community Kubera stuff with you guys. You know, with the Tower of God, I'll always like randomly put a question out and like reply to the comments. I don't think I've really done that with Kubera. The first question I'm going to ask you guys, based on what happened recently, is time to settle this once and for all. Who is the best god in Kubera One Last God? That community question will come out this week when I ask you guys that. So definitely be as detailed as you want with the comments. We're gonna get those popping too. And the general Kubera videos that you guys wanted to see a lot this year was me talking about specific lore stuff and world stuff. So like what it means to be a priest and what the different magics do. Soras, different clans, like explaining content stuff. So I'm gonna work on that probably with the Discord with you guys too. So we'll probably work on that together. You'll get credit, don't worry. So I'm excited. A lot of good things are gonna be. So yeah, Kaku is reading Kubera so slowly. He'll probably take 5 years to catch up. Yeah, I don't think he understands what kind of series that is. Like he's gonna have to put some pep in his step. Really, truly. I'll talk to him about it. Pornhole is good. Yep, I agree. A lot of it's good. Do you read A Wonderful New World? It's a good Pornhole. I'm familiar with it. All of my friends read it. I have not read it yet. I'm kind of like realistically, we could say I'm about 3 years behind. So anything that's kind of newish or popped off in the last 3 years, I haven't. I'm like the era of like what? I roved out. She is young. Study SSS study. Drug candy. Sow. Woodian whatever. Brawling Go. Ooh, racking my brain. 19. What else? What am I forgetting? No, what's the Sweet Guy? Sweet Guy's one of the guys when they touch it. Household affairs, H baits. Like that's kind of like the era that I kind of like dropped off from. Like that's when I was really at my peak. So, does Simi read Kubera? He was supposed to start it last year, but me and Vince held him hostage for a lot of like streams and stuff. So I released him. So this is the year he's supposed to start reading it. Townsy told me he's about 20 chapters behind. He's catching up because I think it would be dope to have a bigger roundtable discussion. If I could have like me, Glam, Miles, Vince, Townsy, Satsuki, Simi, Recon, maybe like 8 people, that'll be dope. So, what do you take me for? Yeah, the ending was bad. I feel that. So, anyways, my camera died and my other battery's not charged, so we're gonna call it a stream here, guys. I will be back tomorrow. Absolutely. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll be back sooner or later. Y'all be safe. We back. Let's make 2023 a great year.